All right, good evening, Crusaders. Hey, I'm Lucas Fashina again here on Hammered Heroes, where we do nothing but get drunk and freaking talk about comics and the comics industry. Tonight I'm going to be freaking doing my freaking inebriation through Milagro and a whole bunch of other beer that I've got on the side. So salute. So joining me tonight is going to be Heartless. Thanks for joining me, brother.
What's up,
What do you?
Lucas? What's up,
What's going on,
guys?
man? What are you drinking tonight, man?
Well, you said stop at the liquor store and get something different, right?
Hmm.
So tonight I'm drinking Sour by Collective Project. It's a dry hop ale brewed with peach, passion fruit, and raspberry. But that shit looks fucking cool as shit. All right, here you
So
go.
so there you go. What's the name of the company again?
This one's called Collective Project. It's not too bad for a sour beer. It was like 15
All
bucks
right.
for a 4 pack.
All right, I'm gonna have to hit those motherfuckers up, man, so they can freaking pay me some money for giving them free advertisement and shit. Um, but yeah, okay, right. So before we got on, you were talking about SEC and all the great stuff you're fixing to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like a bunch of different shit. We got previews night this Sunday. This will be our third or fourth year. I don't remember anymore. So yeah, we lucked out last year. We were gonna not go this year. We got like Thursday and Sunday. We're like fuck that. And then when the tickets went on sale to the public, Mo's like, I got all 5 days. You want to go? I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. He does more of the pop culture shit. Last year I hooked him up. I was supposed to get a press pass through Bleeding Cool just to get in for free, and then I got my tickets. He didn't have one. He had like one day. I was like, you want my press pass? He was like, yeah, I'll take it. So he's writing some shit for Bleeding Cool this year, and I'm just fucking around. Bought a brand new camera. Got a Sony 7 III or a Sony A7 III. Shit shoots in 6K, downscales to 4K. I just ordered a lens that I'm gonna actually be out there. I think it's a 50 millimeter, so it's gonna be fucking beautiful. I got a couple SD cards. I got two 128s and half a terabyte. So I just want to shoot a bunch of shit, interview people, fuck around. Made professional cards. Got a shotgun mic. Got an extra battery, more batteries, power pack.
Yeah.
Just want to fuck around, and try to mingle.
Okay. Now, anything in particular that you're gonna be shooting?
Cosplayers, people, if they let me set up interviews, just trying to
Hmm.
get my feet wet. You know.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
pretty
always a great way to meet people and push whatever projects you're going. Is just taking photos of people. That's what I love doing, man. Freaking and then even taking some photos of some of the writers and artists that are down there, man. Freaking getting them exposure is always freaking great, man. Especially you're going to be down there at SDCC. You're going to run into a lot of great people down there.
Yep, and I'm also going to New York this year too. So I figure, make a couple contacts. They're gonna hit them up later.
Okay. Well, man, I don't know if you can do some of that shit live. Like I was telling you before, we're going to try to get you hooked up with Al Mega, and he's a personality unto himself. So we can see if we can get you to stream some of that shit live, and we'll see what's going on. All right. So we don't want to take too much time. We don't want to go for 4 to 5 hours. So we're going to roll right into talk about some of the comic news that's came out ever since CBSCI convened on Wednesday, and one of the first ones was Paper Girls. Paper Girls apparently is going to be coming out on Amazon. What did you think about that? Have you ever read Paper Girls at all?
I read Paper Girls for the first 12. I got like 20, 30 copies stashed away at issue one. What killed me though was a couple years ago in Boston, I could have bought a page from Felix Comics Art, for like issue one. I'm like, it's not going anywhere. The story's so. It's not a bad story. I mean, I got up to the second trade and I was like, it's kind of falling off.
Mm,
It wasn't a bad read though, like, time traveling girls, in the
yeah.
80s. It was pretty cool. Did you read it?
You know what, man? I actually have 3 to 4 copies myself, and I have not cracked that bad boy open, man. Freaking, I probably should right before, or I'm just going to freaking try and get them out the door, man. But it was amazing that all of a sudden it shot up so quickly, and I didn't even know why until I did some research and found out that yeah, I guess it's going out on Amazon. So hooray for them! Go get that money, man.
Well, that's the
Uh,
thing though. What's it up to right now? How much is it a book for like the first issue?
let's see. I think the ones that are definitely going first were those 9.8s. Let's see. That's a good question.
Because so far what I've learned is Amazon really doesn't bump up sales too much. Because I mean, I'm a huge fan of East to West. Do you read East to West at all?
Well, the thing about Amazon is that when they do their shows, the look isn't really right. It's just something weird about the look. So I'm looking at one right now. There's a buy now for 75.
For 9.8.
Uh, Actually, nope. That's just
I was gonna say, is it CGC or CBCS?
okay. First print. Buy now is 1995, 14.99. Let's see what the there's a CGC out there for 9.8, but all the other ones looks like you can get them for like 12 bucks, 15 bucks. But the 9.8s are definitely up there.
It's not
One
bad though for a quick little
129,
flip.
yeah, 129, yeah. So
I
yeah, I
mean, like
mean that's
Amazon's hit or miss. Have they done any comic shows? Oh, sorry,
any comic book shows they
like for
did
me,
the Tick,
besides yeah, the Tick was bad though. I
and
love the Tick and
they
have a
got
bunch of
another
Tick.
one.
What's the other one?
They got another one that's coming out this month. Actually, it's either this month or next month. I think it's the end of this month. I forget the name of it.
Okay.
Um, but I'm not even sure which comic book it's based off of. But it's coming out this month. So you make a good point. Like, is there anything such thing as an Amazon bump? Is there, and they start putting out these shows? Does anybody care? Now I know that when Hulu put out Handmaid's Tale, people couldn't get enough of those books. People were grabbing those books up. Of course, that's not made off of comic book, but I guess it really all depends on the look. Now I forget which channel had Umbrella Academy. Was that Stars or
It was
HBO
Netflix.
or Netflix?
It was Netflix.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, when that came out, people couldn't wait to freaking grab those up, which is actually interesting, contrary to like Iron Fist and Jessica Jones and Daredevil. There was an actual bump with Umbrella Academy. So, I mean, that's the next hill that Amazon has to attack is you put out a show and then for comic book property immediately the value goes up. That'll make another writer want to actually sign with us because look at freaking Robert Kirkman from Walking Dead. You know, I think that one of the reasons why he signed with freaking
But look at Outcast.
but that was a terrible show, man. That was such a terrible show. It was
The book was
unwatchable.
good. I read up until like issue 30.
Oh, I don't doubt it, but once the show comes out and the show look is just all wrong and it's unwatchable, it's tough to freaking look at. Freaking contrary to American Gods, right, which is a Neil Gaiman book. Like,
Loved it.
oh my God,
Fucking
yeah.
loved it.
I mean,
You
these,
watch it?
yeah. I mean,
It's
I
so
watch
good.
it. I mean, if I had just read the comic book before watching the TV series, I would not have stuck with it. But because they got the series look right and made it watchable, I'm still in the game on that one. I'm still looking to it, and I'm surprised that people haven't been going crazy for any of the number one exclusive issues. And I think there's a SDCC one that's pretty exclusive, but nobody's freaking running after that one. So, but it is the way it is, and the road is
You know
hard.
what's complete trash?
What's that?
Did you get to watch Nosferatu? I love the comic, but the show is just unwatchable. It's trash on I think AMC.
No, is there a new show called Nosferatu? No.
Yeah, well, it's NOS4RU2. It's what the fuck's his name? Stephen King's son. Can't think of his name. It was based on the book. They did a comic. The comic was really good. It's basically about a vampire that steals little kids in a phantom rape and
What?
just makes them vampires. It was pretty good. It's cool. It's different.
Okay. Um, that's different. I guess I gotta check that out. I'll fucking write that in my little notes here. Um, Moving on. So some of the other news that came out is that John Carpenter, who has written a crazy lot of great horror stories and everything, he is going to be writing a Joker comic as part of this Year of the Villain thing. It's going to be a one shot, and I'm looking at one of the covers, and it looks freaking awesome right now. What do you think?
See, I like John Carpenter for most of his stuff. Like The Thing was great. They Live was so. I mean, he's done a lot of stuff. But the question is, Is it going to be more of like a horror, or is it going to be a psychological thriller that he does?
Mm.
Like the Batman Damn, that was awesome. Can he do something like that but make it darker and grittier? If it's a one shot? Ooh, let me see that. Yeah. That looks fucking sick.
Yeah, for me that's a winner. Don't DC, don't mess it up. Don't put any other freaking covers out there. Just stay with that one. Stick with that one, and I'm straight.
Well, I mean, they could
So
do the cover A and B, but they don't really do a lot of exclusives or ratio variants anymore, right? I'm not a big DC fan.
no, they're sticking with the A and Bs, and now we'll go into that in a little bit about what they're doing as far as sets, which I don't think was that many. But I think that's where they should stay, man. Freaking don't do the whole Marvel thing. Don't go anywhere, go crazy like IDW is going to, and I'll show you that in a minute.
Oh,
But
I
just
got the
stick with the A and
IDW
Bs.
thing.
Yeah. Now we'll go into that whole discussion later, man, because I've
That's
got a
cool.
lot
Sorry, I
of
didn't
freaking.
mean to cut you off.
No, 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 man. I mean, I got a lot of notes on that, man, and it's going to be interesting, man. Freaking when it comes to like Marvel and IDW on these whole freaking set of variants. Let's see what else we got going on here. We got oh, the other news was the director of the Joker
Oh
movie.
shit,
Yeah, the
Lucas, give
director
me
of
one
the
second.
yeah. Go ahead, man. The director
Sorry, man. Hold
of
on one second.
the yep. Go ahead, man. The director of the Joker movie is saying that it is going to be nothing like any of the comics. I know the movie I'm talking about that's coming out is the Joaquin Phoenix movie. Um, where I'm looking reading this right now is die-hard Joker fans might not love the latest take on the supervillain, says Entertainment Tonight or EW or whatever or People magazine. It says we didn't follow anything from the comic books, which people are going to be mad about. Says director Todd Phillips. We just wrote our own version of where a guy like the Joker might come from. That's what was interesting me. We're not even doing Joker, but the story of becoming Joker, it's about this man. Um, Now, while the plot
No
details
dice.
have been cut, yeah, while the plot details have been kept on the wraps, Phoenix previously opened up about taking on the character in a July interview with Glider. Now, I'm a little disappointed in that, and I guess we'll just have to see. Because there's a way to do it. I could see them doing it, but there's gotta be like little tiny Easter eggs. If they keep those little Easter eggs in there, then I'll be happy. But if they're just going freaking all out, freaking, hey, this is a character study, I'm not going to be there. I'm sorry. Um, I've already seen some footage from it. I've already seen some of the trailers coming out and everything. Um, and I'm just not sure I get it. Um,
I'm
maybe
on the
if we were,
fence.
yeah, like I don't even know when it's supposed to come out. Like
I think it's 2020, isn't it?
2020. Jeez.
Well, the other thing that's weird is it's in the Batman mythos, but it has Thomas Wayne, but not Bruce Wayne, which is weird.
Huh. So that means that. Well, see.
It's before the Joker was the Joker. But is he like Jack Napier, or who is he?
Yeah. You know what? That's if they did something like that. If they addressed the fact that there's a whole bunch of Jokers running around, I might be
Which
interested in that.
when are we going to get the three Joker storylines? My question.
It could be soon.
That was
See, here's
promised
what I
2
wish.
years ago.
Hmm Here's what I wish DC would do. I wish they would take on these smaller characters, right? You've already done Aquaman, you've already done Shazam. Just stay with the smaller characters before they go back to this whole Justice League thing, right? Before you
But I
go
want
back to the big three, before they go back to the Batman,
the
Wonder Woman,
Trinity.
and the Superman. Yeah, go with these smaller characters. Build up the DC universe through the smaller characters. That way, when there's that bigger threat of Darkseid come across, there's a lot more weight. I care about that whole DC universe a little bit more. Because you can't replicate what Marvel did, right? they went all in with Iron Man and Captain America and the Hulk. But if DC could just stay with the small characters, I mean, look, they've already had success with Aquaman and Shazam. They've had kind of okay success with Wonder Woman, but it was a whole new depth to her. So what was that other movie that was supposed to be coming out with the three girls? It was supposed to be Catwoman.
Oh, Birds of Prey.
Yeah, Birds of Prey. Do that, right? Take your time with that. Don't rush that. Take your time with that.
Well,
But I want to see it.
isn't it the only three people that they're actually saving for everything is Jason Momoa's Aquaman, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and Harley Quinn as what the fuck's her name, Margot Robbie. That's the only
Hmm.
people they're saving. That's
Yeah.
gonna really fuck up the continuity. Like, I understand rebooting Batman all the time, like they do with Spider-Man and everyone else, but it's just not coherent.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting is James Gunn. He's doing the next Suicide Squad, right? Which is freaking great, right? Because I wanted him to bring that same energy that
Feel
he's from Guardians of the Galaxy. But before he's even done with Suicide Squad, they're already talking about he's going back to Guardians of the Galaxy to do
Guardians
Guardians of the
3.
Galaxy 3. Like, come on, man, freaking don't even let him run out the freaking door like that. They should have locked him up for like a 10 to 15 year deal and let us do his thing before they let him run back to Marvel. You know?
But
So
to speak on that though, it's a great fucking shot that they were like, "We're done with you." He's like, "Fuck it, I'll go to DC, play in the sandbox," and they're like, "Oh wait, we're fine with whatever you tweeted. Now can we bring you back?" They're like, "Yo, sign multi-picture deal, bitch. Let's go."
yeah. Well, you know what I think really happened is that Marvel they got done with. Well, it was right before they got done in Endgame, and they were like, okay, we got Endgame, we got Spider-Man, Far From Homecoming. What do we have after that? Well, they've got and they put out, hey, we're doing this, we're supposed to be doing that, and this and that and that. But nobody's really excited for this Phase 4 or Phase 5 or whatever the hell is coming up next. So at
I don't
least
give a
if you
shit
can
about
bring
the
back,
Eternals.
I don't,
I don't either. Black Panther
I,
2? Yeah, but that's all that's on the map, right?
I don't give a shit about Black Panther.
I enjoyed it.
Let it go on the record. I watched it. I let it go on the record. I don't give a shit about Black Panther. I'm done. It's too far and wide. I don't care. They probably could have got away with doing a Black Panther freaking series on Netflix. That probably would have been interesting. But I don't care unless you're gonna tell me,
Better
hey,
than either,
Shuri's
man.
gonna be yeah. Unless you're gonna be telling me that Shuri's gonna be the next Black Panther, I want to see what's the name of the Aquaman version for Marvel?
Oh, Submariner.
Namor,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
I
you
want
heard
to see
all the
Namor.
rumors about he's supposed to come in because supposedly
Yeah,
that earthquake that happened in Wakanda.
yeah. Fucking they brought in the Rock, right, to talk about.
Supposedly, yeah, I heard about that a
Wait,
month
was
and a
it the
half, 2 months
Rock?
ago. Yeah, it's The
No,
Rock, 2 or 3 months ago.
yeah,
He's supposed to
right,
play
yeah.
Sam.
Okay, yeah. Freaking push that. Freaking go. I wish they would go back. And capture some of those older characters, some of those older Bronze Age or whatever freaking Copper Age freaking characters, then bring us forward. Um, I feel like they missed a great opportunity to bring in some of the newer characters. They could have brought in Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel as Miss Marvel. They could have did that, but instead, I have no idea where they're going with this.
I
I'm
think it's going to be
lost.
more cosmic than anything.
Mm. Yeah. Well, see, but then if they're going to go cosmic, then they miss an opportunity in Endgame to bring in the cosmic characters because you got to remember in the actual Infinity Gauntlet storyline, it was all had to do with Adam Warlock, who they had already set up. Uh,
Which
the-
they brought with the cocoon. Yeah, him.
yeah,
That
um,
pissed me off.
yeah, they missed the opportunity. They missed the opportunity to explain where the
Everything
Infinity
else.
Stones actually came from, which is the character Infinity. They didn't bring in Eternity. They didn't bring in the one above all. Um, they could have brought in all these freaking characters, at least sprinkle a little bit of everything. I mean, shit, they had enough time to bring in Howard the Duck, right? and freaking Cosmo.
Quick cameo.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, Cosmo.
yeah.
They were. I actually like Howard the Duck. You remember the '80s
Yeah, I
movie?
mean,
That's
I,
what fucking I loved as a kid.
yeah, I actually wish they would actually put him in the Marvel universe. Bring him up. I think there was talk about that. Um, so I would have to check on that because if they're actually serious about that, I
Zdarsky's
might.
run was. You know what's funny? Zdarsky's run was really good, but I remember 2 or 3 years ago, my dad's always loved Howard the Duck, right? It was at a fucking flea market. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll grab this, dollar bin, fucking whatever. First appearance of Dr. Bond. Now it's like what,
Ooh,
$20 comic?
ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Um, and the last story that I'm going to touch in on for any type of comic book news right now is apparently within the DC universe, they're talking about putting in Black Mask in a movie. I don't see which movie they're talking about.
Well, weren't they supposed to
Oh,
put him in Birds of Prey, right?
yes, yeah, I see it now. They're going to put him in Birds of Prey, and they're going to make him gay, which I have no problem with. Um, I
I got
just
no
don't
problems.
know. Yeah, I haven't read enough about the character to know whether he was gay or not, and that's whatever. Um,
But my
I
question is
just
it like a push diversity thing like Marvel? Because Marvel was pushing hard for a while with like Iceman and a bunch of other people. If a character's
well,
gay, I don't mind, but I don't like it
yeah,
pushed.
because the only character that Marvel has right now was that one dude that was at the support group, right?
Oh,
Um, um, so good for them if they're going to try and do it. Good for them if he's going to be gay. That's fine. You know, if Poison Ivy hasn't made it yet, right, into the DCEU, and
well,
she made it to
currently,
the DC.
yes.
Yeah, she's made it into the DC TV stuff, but
Well, no, she was in Batman vs. Robin.
ah, yeah, but she didn't do any of her her stuff with Harley Quinn. So I guess I don't know if that counts or not. But hey, if somebody wanted to tells me whether that counts or not, hey, freaking hit me up and let me know. But hey, if they want to do it, go ahead, let them do it. Let them do something different than Marvel, and hopefully that'll pull in the box tickets for them because I like that DC is trying. It's just that some of the stuff that they've been trying to do hasn't been hitting.
Well, I'll say for DC, the only good
Yeah.
shit that they have is their anime. It's amazing. The only letdown was Batman Ninja. Everything else has been superb. Well, I fucking hated Batman Ninja, and I love anime, but I fucking hated Batman Ninja.
I'm not into the anime that much. I will watch a Batman Lego movie though. I
That
watch
was
the
fun
shit
as
out of that
fuck.
shit.
That was fun as fuck. So you haven't seen any of the anime shit? Like John Constantine was amazing. Justice League Dark was amazing.
I did
Uh,
watch Justice League Dark if I'm not mistaken.
I will spend
Uh,
the $20 not even seeing it, buy it, and just get it, and it's pretty good. What was the one that they had? Robin right now, Damian Wayne, and where they had the quarter hours with Talon. That was fucking awesome too.
I don't remember, but it sounds like to me that I have a lot of anime to be watching that I need to get
You need
caught
to
up on.
catch up.
Yeah. Um, and then the last thing, and this is a homework assignment for you, is that apparently there is a new digital comics distribution and consumption platform. It's going to be called Graphite Comics. It's going to make its debut at the San Diego International Comic Con, um, where it'll have creators Nick Sullick, Ryan Benjamin, Leanne Craig, and Flip Sevlik, a whole bunch of names that I've never heard of. They will be at booth 2707. So if you could go ahead and stop by those guys and see what that's all about, that would be awesome.
Oh fuck yeah! Well, I use Comixology. Like I'm weird. The way I do it is I work like 70, 80, 90 hours a week. I'll pick up my regular stack of shit, let it sit in the bin, forget about it. I'll buy it digital, and if I really like it, I'll keep on reading it, buying everything, supporting the artist. But I also buy the trades. Now, do you use Comixology at all, or
No, I got a
you gotta have it physical in your hand?
well, yeah, well, here's the deal, because of where I am in the industry, I get a lot of stuff that's sent to my editor. My editor sends me a lot of stuff, And then whatever they don't send me, no, I've got all the comics that I actively collect. And because I'm still a Wednesday warrior, man. My feet are still hitting them freaking streets, trying to get that get over on the little guy, man. Freaking trying to go through those dollar bins and getting there on Wednesday, trying to get that
But
freaking 150 that
but
nobody's got.
sometimes you can come up sometimes though. Like you'll spend, I don't know about you, but my LCF, my chain is New England Comics.
Hmm.
Sorry, not New England, Newberry. Fucking the manager hooks up, will get me the 110s, 25s, 50s, like 20, $30. If it flips, it's got good heat. But you gotta be in East Coast, you have to put that shit up before 10 o'clock. That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah,
Because if not, you lose out. All the
right,
undercutters fuck you.
yeah. And and this is the actual purpose of the show, man. It's freaking so you can go through. We're gonna go through the stuff so everybody watching can see what we're actually looking at and the stuff that I'm gonna freaking order and the stuff that I'm paying attention to, which is a great freaking segue.
Can I segue and ask a
Um,
question? Do you get
Go ahead,
previews
man.
every month, or how do you do it?
I get previews every month, and I get the special order form that all the stores get. I get some of the emails that they get, so I can see, hey, right before, like even after the FOC is gone, hey, this company is freaking desperate to sell their shit. Freaking please buy this. So they'll make those special deals. So I see all that stuff and I'm on it. It's just up to me to get my lazy ass up, and make phone calls or make emails to actually order the stuff.
So my question is, I know it is, but what's FOC for everybody that doesn't know? Final order cutoff.
Yep,
You want to
final order
explain it to them?
cutoff. Yeah, so final order cutoff this month, for instance, this month is depending on what you're ordering, it's either the 18th or the 25th. And I'm looking at the thing right now. It looks like it's July the 25th. So,
Can you also explain to them that it's like 2 to 3 months ahead of time for
yes.
the most part?
Right. So, and now show it to you. This is previews, right? And this is the order form. And you can get the customer order form from your local comic book shop, and they'll give it to you. And there's actually a thick book where it's got all the art and everything. Now, what I'm looking at and what the stores are looking at is also in between the lines is, hey, if this store orders 10 books, then they'll get a free whatever, right? Or if they order 50, they'll get another whatever, right? It's one of tens, one of 50s, one of 25s. But they gotta order that stuff by the final order cutoff, because if they don't order by the final order cutoff, they either won't get it or they'll get it freaking late. Now here's the deal: certain companies, even though you may only order eight, Marvel or IDW will actually try and kick you up. Say, hey, we
The
know you
force
probably
shipment.
wanted. Yeah, they'll push you and they'll say, hey, no. So that's why Jimmy Linguini, who does a freaking good job, says, hey, yeah, that store ordered eight, but they probably the Marvel actually probably push them 10, and they'll actually probably push them 20 because they believe in that freaking comic and they want all these stores to have those comics. So that's another thing. What's the name of the freaking website that puts out the numbers? Comic-Con. So
Comicron's not always 100% accurate though.
yes, and that's what I'm
They're a
talking
good
about.
gauge though. They're a pretty good gauge.
Right. So even though a store may have ordered maybe 20, the actual store may have actually pushed out 23. And even though they ordered, so if you ordered like 22, sometimes Marvel will actually push you 25, right? And they'll give you the incentive, like just like that.
But the other
So
fun,
go ahead, man.
the other fun inside baseball for me is like I have a big LCS local chain, Newberry Comics. Fucking love them. I'm drinking from one of the beer cups right now. They have about 15 different locations throughout New England, but they only order as Newberry Comics just for them.
Hmm.
But that's how you get all the different incentives, ratios. Do you want to explain that, or is that like too advanced?
So, I'm trying to say that again because you're saying that they order just for Newberry.
Yeah, Newberry is about 15 stores throughout Mass, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Vermont, and they have 2 stores in New York, right?
Hmm.
So they're a giant. Basically, they're a giant fucking chain. But most of the mom and pop LCSs, local comic shops, are what? Maybe one, two stores if you're lucky. So if you live in the Midwest or somewhere down south, you got maybe three shops. That's it. You're fucked. If they only order 10 copies, you can't get that 1 in 25, 1 in 20, 1 in 50, 100. But I have an LCS that can say, we're going to order 500 of these. We're going to do our own variant. We're going to order 1,000 of these because that's your minimum 3,000, and they get all the tiers
Right.
underneath it.
So I want to stop you there. So there's parts
Oh,
of that that
sorry.
I
I didn't mean to.
no no no. So there's parts of that that I can't talk about because I signed an NDA.
Sorry.
um,
Sorry. I didn't mean to bring
no
it up.
no. So what I will say is that keep tuned because I will be trying to get into the retailer incentive game. Um,
Didn't mean to get too inside baseball with you, man.
no, no. However, what I will talk about is those little mom and pop shops. You want to
They're
get,
important as fuck.
yeah, they're important as fuck because there are certain incentives that I was looking at, and it won't say, hey, 1 to 10, 1 to 25, 1 to 50. It'll say, hey, if you bump up 25% of your normal order, then you get this variant. Or if you bump up 35, 45. So for the big ones, for the big companies, for the big stores, like the one like Newberry, that's tough as fuck. That might be tough as fuck. However, if you're a smaller company and you only order three anyway, then guess what? If you bump up 25, that's only freaking maybe 6 or 7 or 8, which makes it actually easier. So good on some of these other companies that say, hey, 25%, 35%, 45%. So so the LTC that I have, when it comes to 25%, 35%, that's actually good for me because that means that they don't get charged as much. So that's a good thing to understand is that it's good to have a big company on your side, but hey, you got it. Those little mom and pop shops, go to them, visit them, get in with them, and then keep an eye out for those little percentage runs.
Can I just say this though? Like, I
Yep,
go to
go ahead.
mom and pop stores all the time, checking out their back bin and seeing what they got. Sometimes you can hit a treasure trove of shit. But the cool thing is, people don't realize, they're like, oh, they have the 1 in 20. Well, guess what? They had to order 20 copies that the regular readers or subscribers don't get. And they make their extra money off of, well, they charge $35 instead of 20. Well, that's how they make their extra money. And a lot of companies are doing, eBay, which sounds evil, but if you want that incentive, you got to get it. They got to make their money somehow.
Yeah. In fact, tomorrow I'm going to a my LCC. They're having a dollar bin dump, right? And what that means is that a lot of those incentives that they were holding on to, they're just going to throw them outside under a freaking tent and let everybody just go through them, right? And they're all going to be a freaking a dollar. So that means that all those 125s, all those 150s, all those 1 to 75, there are 1 to 200s that they just couldn't sell at the price that they were hoping for, or that Marvel just threw on them, even though nobody ordered that. They're just going to have them out there. So stuff. So that for me is like kind of okay. Back 4 or 5 months ago, I was ordering these 1 to 200s, 1 to 300s, 1 to 500s. Now it's
You're crazy.
but right, but then they were like, oh man, yeah, we need $750 for this fucking 1 to 500. What? But guess what? Tomorrow they're
You
probably
get it
going
for
to be up.
$12.
Yeah, exactly. No, a dollar,
$1?
a dollar.
Oh, that's a steal.
Yeah. So, and I know that's going to happen because about a month ago, the same thing happened where they didn't have a whole big sale. They just had like a little two little boxes. They were like, hey man, if you want to go through those boxes, um, it's like $5 of freaking comic book. So I went through them, and sure enough, I'm pulling out 1 to 200s, 1 to 250s, man, from freaking Marvel
For $1 or five
for
bucks?
for $5.
So
For
even
five
if they're
bucks.
like a 1 in 100, $5, you just made 85, $90 after PayPal fees, blah blah
Right.
blah. You still
Yeah. Yeah.
copping $70.
Yeah. Think about the what was that big Marvel
Hulk,
no, what was that big Marvel event that they had like a year or two ago
which
with
one?
the it was the one with the evil Captain America.
Access. Oh, Access. No, it wasn't Access.
It was like Secret War, not Secret War,
Secret Empire.
Secret Empire. Right. There was a whole bunch of 100s, 100s, 250s from that freaking run. Guess what? They're
You
out there
bought them.
now. I bought them. I found them. I bought them. Freaking, they're sitting in my boxes downstairs right now, and it's freaking crazy right now. Um, so unless you're really, really freaking desperate and you really, really gotta have it, don't order it because somebody's gonna have it. Marvel's
Also,
gonna
do
throw
you
it at
buy
somebody. What's that?
do you buy the FOMO or I do like if I love a series enough, I will spend that money to get that day off. I'll go on Wednesday if I can have time off from work to get it. But if not, I'll spend the extra, 40, 50, $100 to get it. Depends on what the comic is. Do you do that or
Mhm.
no?
Yeah, yeah, and that's why I go through these lists right now, man, freaking to see
Well,
what
the
is it
biggest
that
sorry, the biggest thing for me is finding out, the insider baseball like bullshit of like sleeper first appearance, this that, like someone's gonna die, new character. That shit's huge. Like Silk, I came up huge. I like Silk though, but I remember I got
right?
three of the 1 in 10 ratio variants. Picked up a shit ton of them. I only got one 9.8, but Humberto Ramos signed them and gave the other two away for people that needed it. So it was
Right.
cool.
Well, you know what? That's why I do this show, man. Freaking, and like that Ninja Turtle freaking character. We
Do you want to
talked
talk
about
about it or
that.
no?
Well, we talked about it on this show a couple of months ago, man.
You know what?
We talked
The
about it.
kick in
We
the
didn't we
kick in
didn't really think we didn't really think of anything about it because first of all, they didn't even have the cover for it. So
Yep.
it's like, it was like, well, they're talking about a new character. Maybe it's a new villain. They don't even have the cover for it yet. So, and I was like, there's a 1 to
Well, my
10.
question to you is, do you read the comic? The comic's fucking awesome.
I only read it if they actually send me the stuff to freaking read. And that's
Now,
the
do you get
deal.
PDFs or you get the actual physical
I
copies?
get I get no, I get PDFs. Now
Okay.
some of the smaller companies they'll put the stuff in my hand, which is freaking great. But
Yep.
usually I just get the PDFs. Um, and I got a limited time to concentrate on each one. So think about this. So I've got smaller companies, and then every single because I also do another podcast called the No Prize Podcast, where every single Marvel freaking comic I got to go through those.
I didn't know
Um,
that.
yeah, I got to go through all those, man, and freaking decide what's good, what's not, and everything. So it's rough out there for us reviewers, man. And it's Marvel's fault because they're freaking giving it what 50 freaking 50 freaking
Well, dude, the
copies
dump in a month. How many does Marvel do? Anywhere from 20 to like 70, and
I
then they
will.
cut them off every like 3 months. Or
So
can you
hold
talk
on.
on that or no?
So we're gonna talk about that right now. Let's in fact let's freaking get going. I'm gonna freaking go ahead and let's go.
Anybody in the chat or no? What are they saying?
There's two people there. I don't. There no and nobody's talking.
All right, sorry about that. I was just curious.
Let's see. I just gotta application window.
Can I bring up one thing?
Go ahead, man.
So the big kick in the balls for me is right before Donatello was supposed to die, came back, had the android body and whatever. I was like, oh, I haven't read Turtles in fucking years. I'm like, all right, I'll check it out. Picked it up. Was like, this is fucking amazing. Got Comixology, got everything. Started buying back issues. I actually cut off Ninja Turtles 3 months ago, so I didn't get a
Hmm.
chance to get what is it, issue 95 for the new female Ninja Turtle. It's 95, right? The one that's hot right now.
No, no, it's 97.
97.
97 is
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so 97, right? So Paul from what the fuck is that? Flip Side hit me up. He's like, "Yo, can you get this?" I'm like, "All right." So at Comic Con they have I think it's 200 is the print run for the variant that they have. It's a secret variant.
Hmm.
I was like, I'll check it out. I'm like, well, I like turtles. It's a personal thing for me. It was like $108 to pick up. You can only be at SDCC and pick it up. It's like, I'll buy one. Was gonna ask my brother who's going with me. I'm like, you want to grab one? I'm like, I'll wait until he wakes up in the morning. End up being the next day. I'm like, hey, you want to pick up this comic? Boom, fucking sold out every single day. I think that's a good buy. I don't know. What do you feel?
Well, I think if for the next month it's going to be a really good buy, and then later on people are going to forget about it.
So
So
you
if
think
you
it's gonna
got
be like a lead rock?
yeah, if you got FOMO, calm down. Push yourself away from the computer and don't buy anything right now.
Well,
All
I'm
right.
doing to actually physically pick it up. It's what, like 350 right now. I want to actually get it signed, graded. That's a PC book for me though.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if it's a PC book for you, or if you want to have several copies, then go ahead and go for it. But if you just want to have one copy, I would say wait for a couple of months, and then there's going to be those ones that are going to sneak in on you, and they're going to be so cheap. Like I don't even know what the price of them right now is.
They're about 300,
Um,
350. Retail cost with the taxes, depending on what state you live, was 100 to 110.
ooh,
So it's a steep
no
buy,
way
but it's
about
one in 200. Like they have 200 copies. That's it.
wow.
Can I ask you one quick question?
Go ahead, man.
So I'm going to San Diego, right? The new Agents of Atlas. I have that Filipino Virgin variant. You think it's worth bringing there? Like it's fucking pristine. You think I should get a sign and graded, or you think I should just?
Which one is
I'm on
that
the
one? Is that
fence. The
which
one
one is
with the
that one? Is
chick
that
with the wings. Yeah, the chick with the wings with nothing. It was actually from the
and
Philippines.
the
Yeah.
artist and the artist is going to be there, right?
Oh, I think the artist is gonna be there. I was just talking about the writer and artist, but the actual cover artist I think is gonna be there. I'm not 100% sure.
Mm. I say why not, man? Freaking
Well,
the
I
artist
have no
is going to be
attachment.
there.
I have no attachment, so I mean, I could come up, couldn't. I don't give a shit out of the way, but it's a beautiful book though. The cover's nice as fuck.
I mean, like I don't know how much longer this FOMO for people is going to like hang on. That's the only thing I don't know. Because they do have a new comic that's going to be coming out. It's going to be called Agents of Atlas. Like in a couple of months, I believe. I think it's actually coming out in August. Is when that book's
Okay.
supposed to come out. Um, but from what I've seen with Arrow #1, people aren't that excited about it. So it's it's just one of those books. It's like, hey, when it came out, people were excited. Shit was going for like 80, 90. I saw freaking runs for $120. But guess what? Pretty soon, it's just gonna go back to regular, and there are gonna be copies out there for cheap. I believe.
Well, yeah, but this was like crazy incentive. It's only the Philippines. You had to get imported. I think I paid 97 for it with tax and shipping. I think it's going
Ooh.
for like three something. Well, it was a limited print run. I think of 500. But then the thing that fucked up though was they did some store did the exclusive black and white regular cover and the Virgin variant. That's what
Mm,
killed it though.
yeah,
Quick question for you: how do you feel about the Lamole variants?
the La Mole. Talking about the Mexican variants.
Yeah, I have a couple of them. Like just because I couldn't afford the what was it, the Mary Jane Venom variant. I have that. It's beautiful, but it's like got a couple dings in it. But that was a grabber mark. You know what
I
I'm talking about? The
find,
grabber mark.
yeah, I find that it's good for at least a couple bucks.
Well, it's
Um,
a personal thing. It's a PC collection. It's not flipping and make a shit ton of money. It's because you can't afford $1,000 for a book.
yeah, exactly. Like the Adam Hughes Harley Quinn was really good. There's some Ghost Spider #1s, the Inhyuk Lee that are out there that are pretty good. Um,
I don't even want to talk about Spider Gwen. That hurts. All right, so you want to hear a funny story? Wednesday Warriors back in the day when what was it? Not Web. What was the first appearance of Spider Gwen?
shoot, I got the cover in
Edge of
my
Spider
mind.
Verse. Edge of
Yeah, I just
Spider
put
Verse too,
number
right?
two. Yeah, number two. Yep.
All right, so talking about retailers, right? My comic shop, the manager was like, "Yo, do you want these? One was it 1 in 10 that not Adam Hughes? Who was it? The variant that's like stupid hot right now. Anyways,
Yeah, talking about the
slightly biased, but you know what I'm talking about.
it's the Ghost Spider Gwen, Ghost Spider #1, and Hyuk Lee.
No, not the Inhercules, the Edge of Spider Verse variant that they
Oh,
had, the ratio.
talking about the Greg Land variant.
Yeah, the Greg Land. He's like, it's $15. I'm like, dude, fuck it. I don't need a tie-in. I love Spider-Man. Like my whole back wall is all Spider-Man original art. I'm like, I don't need it. It's cool. I have a couple of these. Don't worry about it. He's like, well, it's $15. I got two of them. You want one? I'm like, I don't care. I'm kicking myself in the ass for that, dude.
Okay, all right, yeah, man, yeah, those are all, yeah, and that's the only thing about this freaking industry, man. You gotta freaking be like, hey, if it's gone, man. You can't look back, man. Freaking, because if you freaking constantly think about the ones you could have had and didn't go for, you're just gonna freaking end up hating yourself, man.
Well, we all have a dead box of spec that's just sitting there, you know.
Yeah,
But I will say
exactly.
the was it the third or fourth printing that had the actual character design? That was pretty nice. Ooh, Conan. Never mind. I'll shut up. What are you doing? I love Conan. I'm a big Conan fan. So
Yep. So we're just gonna go through the covers that are out there. This is Conan number 9. Let's see. Uh,
is that a recreation or is it the actual Conan? Oh, go back to
this is
the old school one. The one before that was fucking sick. Yeah, what is that?
it's that one's just this one's just a cover A.
Oh, okay.
Cover A. And then this one is the cover B. Says it's the Garney variant.
Well, see, my thing is, I love but sorry, Frank Frazetta art. Like his shit's beautiful. Do you read Conan or do you pay attention to older
Yes,
comics?
yep. I've been reading Conan, and after the first one, it got boring for me.
Oh, see, I jumped on
Because
that Savage Avengers
because
and Ballet.
here's the deal, man. Freaking for me, Conan is about savagery, blood, and then women, right? And
You
then
want the
for
Iberian age of like old school 70s, 80s thing.
yep, and then for a while there, they stopped doing that shit, and I was pissed off. But then the last one I read, I believe that was might be number 7. They went right back to it, man. Like the seductress, man, the females that were just all over freaking Conan, man. In the meantime, he's freaking stabbing a guy freaking in the gut and freaking cutting some dude's head off. That's the Conan that I remember, man, and that's the current Conan that I love. And they gotta freaking stick with that. Um,
Side tangent, real quick. Have you
yeah,
noticed Marvel is finally going with what was it, Savage Hulk 1920? They actually are showing what the fuck was her name? The Red She Hulk. Where she got the wings and stuff.
yes. In fact,
She was actually.
go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. Is that another
Yeah,
segue? Sorry.
red. Yeah,
I'll shut.
no,
I'll shut up. I'll shut up.
no,
Sorry.
no, no. You're talking about Red Harpy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. How she actually ripped him up, ripped out his heart, and ate and everything. Like
Yep.
they're showing violence again. Like it's almost like we're not pre-code horror, but we're getting back to where it should be. That it's an adult comic. It's not just for children.
Yeah. I mean, and they advertised that. They promised us that this would be horror. So I'm glad they got back to that because after the number 1, and it was great, and then like 2, and number 3, and number 4 kind of sucked, but then they got right back into the horror. So I'm glad they did that.
But yo, shout out to Mel V. Fucking what was it, number 2, the first appearance, Dr. Fry, like the rat looking Hulk. Mel's like, yeah, pick up this variant. I'm like, I'll pick it up for $15.
You talking about the
Dude, I need
Zafino?
to get
You talking about the Zafino variant?
yeah, I need to get this shit graded. I have a box somewhere. And Mel's like, you should pick it up. I'm like,
Yeah. So I
And I'm like,
sold.
what's this going for? What? What?
Yeah. So I sold 2 in one weekend for $680.
Is
Yeah.
the ship sailed or do I still have time?
No, man, freaking if you yo man, yeah, get that stuff great. And the ones that I sold were raw.
Well, see, that's the thing though. Like mine's pretty pristine. It's probably a 9.6, 9.8 because my shop's pretty good. But like, I know I'm going to San Diego. I know I'm going to New York. I'm not a huge flipper, but a couple bucks, it's not too bad though. Like I have no emotional attachment to it. It's a great series. I like it. I got it digitally. I'm like, shit's pretty good.
Oh, it's definitely one of the better ones out there. Um, so
Let's
let's
finish
keep
Conan. I'll shut up.
yeah. So yeah,
Sorry.
well, no, this is the last one. This is the Conan Barbarian number 9 Garney variant. It is a 1/25. That's why I wanted to bring that up. Speaking of
Well,
the
I can't
Hulk,
see because oh shit, nice segue. Sagoo, motherfuckers.
Mortal Hulk number 23, and there's a Immortal variant. Do I have that? Nope, I don't have it. Oh, so
Yeah, I can see it.
yeah, there was no cover for it. But there is going to be a cover B for it. But that's looks like that one is done. This cover A is
Oh,
done by Alex Ross.
hold on.
Uh,
Mel just actually texted me with not today in Canada. LOL.
yeah.
Sorry, I just had to throw that there.
All right.
Sorry.
Going into Punisher number 15. Nobody wants that. I don't know
All
why
right,
they.
well, which Punisher
Punisher.
is this? Like, I haven't read Punisher in like fucking 15, 20 years. Yeah, the picture's not there. Is that cosmic or is that regular Punisher?
It's just regular Punisher.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why it is interesting. You got Punisher, and then you got the cosmic. Not excuse me. You got the regular Ghost Rider right behind him. And you got
Sorry.
Moon
Well,
Knight. Yeah.
Frank Castle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to digress.
Yep.
You went back. Yep.
And going
There you go.
into Punisher, there's a Punisher Geechee mortal variant,
That
which
looks
is like all
somewhat
right,
cool.
it's all
So
right.
that's a whole wraparound. Oh, you bounced off it.
Uh,
Was that wraparound? Yeah. So it's wraparound from that. Nah.
eh, Savage Avengers, which has been
I
really good.
fucking love Savage Avengers, dude. Like that shit's popping. I love it.
Yeah, there's definitely a wraparound variant for that. Absolute Carnage Scream number two.
Okay,
There's
well, my
a
question is, how do
go
you
ahead.
feel about Absolute Carnage? I'm a huge Carnage fan, like, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be overprinted
Oh, most definitely.
because
Everybody's
there's a
going to
lot of
freaking
nice
be
fucking
buying that
variants.
shit, right? I haven't seen one that I really gotta have right yet. I mean, there's every artist that I've ever wanted to draw something, they're drawing a cover for it. But there's nothing that out there that I definitely need to have. So
Well,
I'm just gonna sit back,
and
let
just watch it
everybody,
unfold.
yep, just watch it unfold, and I'm just gonna grab them ones for cheap.
Oh, so my
Um,
question to you is, do you buy original art or no?
I have not yet gotten to the original art game. Even though Alex Ross actually came out here to the Boonies, and he actually had it.
What?
Yeah, he came out here and had a setup at our at the Shenandoah Valley Museum. And they actually had his original art inside the museum store. And then if
Did
you
you
bought
go?
it, yeah, I definitely went.
That's fuck. His shit's so fucking beautiful. Marvel's one of my favorites.
Oh
I
yeah.
love his shit.
So that's why it kind of pisses me off that he doesn't get enough recognition, man. We're all over freaking Adam Hughes' dick and J. Scott Campbell, but his stuff,
Uh can I
his
just
shit
jump
is
on it?
good.
It's I gotta be. I enjoy his art. I was gonna talk about other people, and I don't want to talk shit about people who actually want to have a YouTube career. So I have to be polite. So yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
JCS. All
Me,
right. Well,
I don't give a fuck. You know, J yeah, JSC man, freaking
he's
he's
a
doing
nice
his
dude. He's
thing.
nice.
It's just a
You got the
no,
cookie
is
cutter cheesecake fucking who looking motherfuckers with the nose. He's a nice dude, but I don't like his women are sexy, but I hate the way he does the noses. Adam Hughes, big titties doesn't do much for me. I need a nice face though. But Alex Ross,
he's
he draws
they
beautiful people. Sorry.
yeah, go ahead, man. And I
He
mean they
draws beautiful people, but they all look slightly aged, like 10 or 20 years more, though. That's his only issue.
he draws them real, and I love that, man. Freaking that whole reality deal with it, man. Freaking it's freaking great.
Well,
Um,
it's facts. Like he does.
he's got some. I mean, when he posted some of his shit at the museum
Yep.
for people to look at from when he was like fucking 9 years old, man. He was more talented at fucking 9 years old than all some of these other motherfuckers.
Oh, dude.
Um,
Like my thing is, I draw, I ink. I can't draw, so like you can't coach. You can't do anything. You coach. Like I love inking, but like his shit is beautiful. Like he, have you seen his fucking pencils? His pencils are great, but his paintings are way better.
yeah, absolutely.
Is that the? Oh, for a minute there, I thought that said the Creech. I saw Scream.
Uh,
Sorry, never mind.
that's just the absolute counter scream. And there's a 1 of 25 codex variant.
I'll say this.
Um,
For Absolute Carnage, my favorite cover right now is Tyler Kirkham. I think it's a KRS exclusive. I want to buy it, but shit's too pricey. Like so far, my biggest big boy purchase was the Thanos 13. Like not a splash page, but it was a nice page. I think that was like 1,200. I can't do it. That's like a
yep.
lot of money for fucking paper.
Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. So, so actually, I forgot one thing I forgot to mention is that things that we're going through because we were talking about how many covers that Marvel puts out. The ones that I'm going through right now, this is just for the week of 0904, so September 4th. And we've already hit one, two, three, four,
So do you have a
five,
subcategory of how many other covers
six.
they have or no?
Do I have? I mean, yeah. I mean, all the different covers that Marvel has, I've put in here, and then I'll have the photos later.
So
And
my
it
question with
was
that Spider-Man cover: who's the photographer? Is that Peter or who is that? Oh, another one. Yeah, right there.
yeah.
Because it's kind of small for me. I'm on my phone.
It doesn't say.
That looks like a black suit symbiote Spider-Man.
Maybe Eddie Brock.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it must be Eddie Brock. And then there's a 1 in 25, there's a 1 in 50, and a 1 in 100 of the Absolute Carnage symbiote Spider-Man. This is what we were talking about earlier. Agents of
Agent Atlas.
Atlas #2. Looks like Lee is going to be getting some. And there's a rich variant, which looks okay.
I thought there was. Oh, there was a different one. There was a blue chick that was there before that. It's still pretty art though.
Alpha Flight.
See, I don't know if I can get behind Alpha Flight again. Who's writing it?
It says Jim Zub and Jed McKay and Ed Bryson.
See, I don't like when they split it. Jim Zub's a great writer. Like he's done a lot of decent shit, but when you have three different people, that's the issue of bouncing back and forth, you bouncing ideas. But one person has one voice, another person another voice. It's kind of a hot mess for me.
It looks like there's a Perez variant. Amazing
Perez variant? Where?
Spider-Man.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't have a
I thought you had
photo.
a
Yeah, they
photo.
didn't.
Sorry, I was like, "Where's the Perez variant? It could be good
Yeah,
or bad."
exactly. Yeah, they didn't have. So if I just had this and I don't have it later on, that means they didn't have the photo yet.
Okay. Well,
Amazing Spider-Man
do people
going big.
understand previews doesn't show you the rest of the pictures? Sorry,
Yeah. So what I'm going to be
you're
doing
in
in
that
the
shit blind.
yeah, exactly. So if I'm gonna what I'll do within the next week before the FLC is I'll go back and look online to see if any of those variants were posted online. Um, just to make sure, and then I'll do another show. But if not, then I just because for instance, like there's like the Marvel Comics like 1000. There's a Del variant that came out. Um,
See, but
like,
Delaro he does beautiful shit, but is that a regular variant or a ratio?
I think it's a ratio. No, it's not even a ratio. It's like there's only 500 freaking printed or some shit like that.
Okay,
Yeah. Um,
I'm gonna leave for 2 seconds. I'll be back in like
Go
a
ahead,
minute
man.
and a half.
All right, what we got next is the Black Cat #4. It looks like the cover A is done by JSC, J. Scott Campbell. Next up, we got the Champions #9. And holy crap, we got freaking Fantastic Four #14. Looks like there's 5 different freaking covers for this damn thing. I'm definitely going to pay attention to this Hyuk Lee Immortal Wraparound variant. There's McCone Immortal variant. There's a C variant. I don't know who's doing that one. And looks like Fantastic Four #Brown Mortal Doctor Doom variant.
I heard Doom. What are we on?
Fantastic Four #14. The one that I was saying that I was going to pay attention to is this Hyuk Lee Immortal variant.
He does really nice work though.
Yeah, he does. So he's going to have a really good month, and I'll go into that later. Um, he's got a lot of good stuff coming out.
Now, my
So there's
question is for the Avengers: is that after whatever the
is
bullshit
that
happened to rewrapped, or how does that go? Because I bought
talking about after
the
the
last four.
talking about after the
Yeah,
war?
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, this is all after the war. The Avengers, yeah, Avengers just wrapped up with the war, and they're all sitting around drinking champagne and sitting in the hot tub. so they're done with the
Oh, the
war.
hot tub. So yeah. Well,
Yeah.
my thing is, I jumped on when Marvel wasn't doing Avengers. Oh, sorry, not Avengers. Slightly buzzed.
Mhm.
FF, and they had the last 3 or 4 issues of Fantastic Four. The done. I was
Mhm.
like, I'm gonna buy the Ratio of Variance. Fuck it, people still like it. I want it.
Hey,
So I'm
why
curious where they
not?
go. How do you feel about Franklin and Valeria Richards?
Well, here we go. Future Foundation #2.
Oh shit! Oh, sorry, man. I was. What the fuck? You are like reading my mind, man.
Future Foundation #2. Um, this there's a Ramos variant and there is a 1 of 25. That Ramos is a 1 of 25. If y'all
Hold on.
want to
I'm
get it.
actually texting people. Let me see the Ramos variant. Hold up.
Yep.
Does that picture? I like Ramos. He does nice art. I actually have a selfie gift from him.
No, I do not have the picture yet.
Oh, because my thing is, he's got that. Well, you don't like anime or manga as much as me, but I like that Scotty Young, Humberto Ramos. Like, it's Americanized manga anime, like that feel. It's fucking awesome looking.
Mm.
So that speaks to a lot of collectors.
So what you're saying is that people should probably pay attention to that.
Yeah, I fucking would.
Mm. Let me write that down.
Humberto Ramos, I fucking love his shit. I think he charges for black and whites, 250, and colors. I think it's like $300-400. But he does really nice work though. He has his own stamp of approval. Whatever. You have to talk to a handler. You can't deal with him.
Mm.
Sorry, is this getting too weird? Just talking about like I like original art, so that's just
Hey.
my thing. Like,
Well, I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, a lot of the comics that I buy to actually keep, I plan on hanging up on a wall somewhere anyway. So that's just the way it is.
well, see, my thing was like when I had an expendable income before I had to pay for a mortgage, I was like, oh, buy this 125, 100, $5, buy. I'm like, all right, so another 1,000, 3,000 people can buy the same thing as me. All right. Then I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get sketches. Oh, this shit's one of a kind for me. That's it. And I'm like, yo, why not just own a page or a cover? That's like the next tier, like fuck CCG, like rated shit. You're like, no one has this. I own this one page. But that's some next level shit that I'm just being stupid with. Sorry.
Absolutely, man. Hey, freaking spill the guts. Get it out.
It's an
Um,
expensive habit.
it
Okay,
is.
drugs are
It is.
cheaper.
Well, see, that's why you just got to be the math done to say, okay, if I buy this one, how many more of
Well,
this
if you're gonna,
thing do I need to buy in order to subsidize my habit?
well, the issue is for me, like when it finally popped for me was, I was buying pages here and there from a reseller, Felix Comic Art. He has a lot of good artists right now. But I was like, oh, Thanos 13. I'm like, I just want a Thanos page. I fucking like Thanos a lot. Before Cosmic Ghost Rider came in, I'm like, I could have got a page literally for like $200 with like, was it Cosmic Ghost Rider?
Yep.
It's like, yeah, that's gay. I'm like, whatever, I don't give a shit. I'm like, yo, but this page has Thanos stomping on a dude's head. I want this. So now I'm looking at covers, going, how much you want for it? And it depends on the artist. Like some artists are super cheap. They're like, $300-400. Other artists are like, yo, I know what I bring to the table, like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So I'm like borderline. Like I think I'm gonna bust out and actually buy a cover at San Diego. Like I'll stream it or fucking post on my Instagram, YouTube. I'm just stupid, especially like a couple drinks in me. Money is not an issue. I'm an asshole. Like I'm probably going with 2,500 bucks cash, just buying shit, and then credit cards. I got a stupid credit limit. How much you want? Yeah, it's fine. You know,
Hey, what's money if you can't throw it away, man?
dude, you can't take it with you, right? Sorry, I didn't
Speaking
mean to
of
like. I'm fucking
talking
ruining
about
everything.
yeah, talking about spending money on frivolous shit. How
Frivolous. Yes.
House of X #4 has got
Okay,
one, two,
question.
three, four. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
want to like X-Men so bad. I'm a '90s kid. X-Men cartoon show got me into comics. My uncle gave me a couple different. I was younger, so I sold off the comics like X-Men 1 through. Well, not one. It was like 20 through like 50. He's like, "Oh, here's a Christmas gift. Here's a birthday gift." I'm like, "You give me $100 for a comic?" Oh, first appearances. I fucking love X-Men. House of X, I want to see cleaned up. Like I've jumped in, jumped out,
There's going to be
500.
so many freaking covers. I
I
mean,
don't
there's
care
going
about
to
the
be no, no,
covers.
no,
I
no,
want
no.
to care
There's going
about
to
the
be
story though.
yeah,
Like
there's going
I'm
yeah.
invested.
So this is going to be by Jay Hickman, man. He is the
I
man
love
when it comes to
Hickman.
stories.
Yo,
He was
Hickman.
Donny Cates before Donny Cates, man. So this cover is. I mean, the story is going to be great. The story is going to be good. Um, I hope Marvel doesn't oversell it. Um, I
Well, they're gonna
love,
overpush it, boy.
yeah, yeah. It's either going to be really really good or it's going to really really suck.
But he also said he's gonna like limit the Omega power levels, and well, this game is stupid for everybody, but he's gonna limit like you're not like, oh my god, I can kill everybody. You're like, you hear it, you hear it. Here's the tears.
So
Like that sounds interesting to me.
what interests me is the fact that there is going to be a new character or two, and that the ratios are going to reflect that because Marvel has a habit of putting out these books that have crazy ass ratios and nothing fucking happens in the goddamn books.
Or they have like it depends on who it is. Like Dicko, McFarlane, fucking Steranko. They're like 100, 1 in 200, 1 in 300. It's
Hmm.
like a resketch. Or the worst thing is, I love Michael Turner. Like I'm a huge Top Cow Image fan. Those reissues of like his sketches, but after they had the anchor and color do it, fucking ate that shit up. I'm like, I'll buy another set, sit on it, dude. I remember, I was like 17. Turner, fucking hard on for like Fathom, Witchblade. Love that shit. Like that's how stupid I am. Bunch of shit signed by him. But I was like, oh, can I buy Page? Like 2 years ago at SDCC, I'm like, yeah, we got pencils. I'm like, what do you got for pencils? Like this scribble. I'm not gonna spend $1,000 on a fucking scribble. That's not good enough for me. Want a page? You're like, well, you get $30,000. I'm like, no, I fucking don't have $30,000. Like, that's like more than my fucking car. Who just joined? Hello?
What up?
What up?
Who's that?
Sleepy.
What up,
Oh, what's going
Sleepy?
on, Sleepy?
Sleepy
What you got?
Scribing. What up?
Yeah, I'm driving.
Sleepy, what are we doing on podcast? Taking over, bitch. It's Nick.
Are you on your way home or are you on the way to the bar?
I'm on my way
The
home.
bar? What?
No,
Not for the bar?
no.
I may have to stay up and have a couple more drinks. I have work at 5 o'clock, Sleepy.
In the morning?
Yeah. Well, it's like what, 12 o'clock Eastern time? I don't know where you're at. You're like Midwest?
Yeah, I'm Eastern time.
It's only
It's only 11:30.
11:30. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
So, have you been drinking now then?
I've only had like 5 beers.
I've only had 3 shots of tequila.
He's just like shots.
That's
Yep.
it, Lucas? You've been taking it easy, huh?
Take it easy, man. Freaking
Well, it
listen
was slow. It
to
was just us. Motion.
Oh, okay.
freaking so right now we're on Web of Black Widow #1. Uh looks like there's five freaking covers. There's a 1 to 25 by Hetrick, a 1 to 50, and a hidden cover by Chiodo. It's a 1 to 100. And of course they want us to buy all that shit and they don't put the freaking covers out.
Well, that's
Great
how they
job,
get
freaking
you.
Marvel.
Wait,
It's a trap.
who is the hidden cover by?
Chiodo.
Who the hell's that?
Exactly.
I've never heard of them, and I love artists. Like, no.
Now, interestingly, the cover A looks really good though.
Can you go to the cover?
Yeah, I like it, man.
It's got that 70s slash almost early 80s feel to it. Like,
Yeah,
looks like a poster.
yeah, I'm getting it.
But I'm
I mean, it's
not a
going to be
big
three
Black
ninety
Widow
nine, four
fan.
ninety nine.
Well,
I
that's.
don't.
Oh, can I
I
bring
don't.
up my issue with Marvel and everyone else? Like, I
Go
was
ahead.
cool $2.99. I was cool $3.99. $4.99. What are they gonna be? $7? Like, I don't mind buying shit. I don't mind buying variants and ratios, but like, if I'm trying to cop up like fucking 10, I'm not gonna spend like $150 for like issue
Yeah.
one that's not even a
So
variant.
here's your question. What would you prefer? This cover A.
Yep. Where's the rest of
This
the
is
images?
this is this is the Hetrick,
Nah, that
and
looks like
then
Dazzler shit.
And then this, oh, okay. Here's the photo. Here's the joint. Here's the Chiodo
Well, you do
hidden
right
gem.
there. Yeah,
That's
that's
fucking gorgeous.
the
That's
gray
fucking
suit.
gorgeous. Yep.
I didn't see it. You aren't calling it right now.
Is that so? The question is that $100 cover?
Well, let me see it again. You're on Conan right now. Can you bounce back?
Why is it?
Is that digital or is that hand drawn? If that's hand drawn, yes. If it's digital, no. And I'm a huge Archer fan, but I'm saying like digital is I don't know. Like I could bust them a weight comment draw a bitch right now. Like no.
How do you have a 1 in 100 for an artist that nobody even knows?
Well, they're a young gun. Motherfuckers.
Because it's the best fucking one right now.
So is
As
nobody
of-
Well, it's a 1 in 100.
is nobody gonna order it then? Because nobody knows who that is.
Probably. I'm gonna fucking order it. Well, I mean, because well, here's the deal. Midtown, they're gonna order it because they got
Yeah.
it. They're gonna have like 100 of the shit anyway.
Right.
But they're gonna put it out as like for like $75,
But I've came
and
up
nobody's
on
gonna buy it.
Midtown. What was it? What's her name? The female, not Logan. The black girl, fucking Savage Wolverine, not Savage Wolverine. Actually, it was Savage Wolverine. Got like 3 copies for like $20.
I don't know.
What are
Not
you
Savage
talking-
Wolverine. Sorry.
Marvel Comics presents.
No, oh Wolverines. The Wolverines. Who's that bitch that was supposed to be hot? Black chick.
Black chick?
Yeah, she was supposed to be like the new Wolverine.
Talking about Rain. Is it talking about his daughter?
No, not his daughter. That was recently. This is like a year or 2 ago.
I don't know.
Can't think. Marvel's pumping and dumping all day.
All right.
Sometimes they have
So-
winners, sometimes they have hits. Sorry.
Okay, so we are 25 slides in, right? And now we're on the second week for Marvel.
Oh wait, this is just Marvel?
Yeah, this is just Marvel.
like that.
That was just the first week of Marvel. Now we're on
That
the
was-
second week of Marvel.
That was hot. The Carnage right there. I love Carnage. Did anybody else read Absolute Carnage? That was fucking amazing. Or he tried to be a good guy for like a week.
No.
Dude, he was a good guy. He snapped the dude's fucking neck and he's like, I'm sorry. And he's like, it's okay, you're trying. He's like, but I'm sorry, I'm trying to not kill people. He still killed like 5 people. I'm like, it's Carnage. It is what it is.
Okay, so
What are you
this
doing,
is
Ms.
Captain,
Marvel?
Yep, this is Captain Marvel number 10, and the reason why I wanted to point this out is because it says it's official. New hero star is in, and Captain Marvel is out. So there's some new hero that's supposed to be in number 10.
What's that, like a Todd Knock variant?
I don't know, but all
Looks
I'm
like
saying
Todd
is
Knock,
that
but I'm seeing it's tiny.
yeah. Let's see. Well, no, this cover is drawn by Mark Brooks.
Oh, Mark Burks does some nice shit. Have you
Yeah.
seen his OA? It's beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know why
Sorry,
I don't know why it keeps flipping back.
Why
to
does
that
he keep
freaking-
on jumping back to Conan?
I have no idea.
I don't think Sleepy can see it, but it jumps back and forth. And now you're on. Looks like Zatanna. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Guardians. Yeah.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, and there's a Prodigal Son number 1 variant.
So my question for you is: I love Guardians. I've been reading since 2003, 2004.
Yep.
It will never match that run. Like, it can't do it. Like, I want it to be good again. Like, make America great again. I don't want to sound like a racist, but make Guardians great again.
You just got to get that one character, those character chemistry.
Well, the
that's
one
really good.
writer. You need a good writer.
Does that guy even write anymore? Was it Abet? Abet and Lanning,
I forget.
right?
I don't know. Does he?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
And
I'm also drunk.
The original, like the movie Guardians team was Abet
Like-
and Lanning.
Was it at the 2000 or something? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know either of those guys' names like for anything currently.
How the fuck do you know that and I have all the variants
Because
and ratios?
That's like what I like when it got popular. That was like how people referred to it.
Well, I went to Guardians
Like,
Volume
oh, you
3.
want the Guardians number 1?
Was used to volume 1, 2, 3. Like, what are we on? Volume 5, volume 6 at this
Gotta
point?
be at least, yeah.
Oh, here's my issue with Guardians of the Galaxy right now. It had a really great run with the stuff that they were integrating with Donny Cates right now, right?
Right.
But
Johnny
now you
Case
got
is on fire.
yeah, but now you got Silver Surfer Black #1. You've got Old Man Quill #1 out there. You got fucking Rocket Raccoon. All that stuff that's going on right now out there could have just been put in the Guardians of the Galaxy, and that's it because there's not a lot of meat to the other stuff. Just
But
put
the
all
whole
that stuff, yeah, just put all that stuff in the freaking Guardians of the
Well,
Galaxy, and I'm good.
the
Marvel
thing for
always
Guardian.
does that.
Oh, sorry, John.
Marvel always does that. They had remember they had the Guardians 3000,
Oh,
and they
that
had
was trash, dude. I got the 1:100 ratio. Pissed.
yeah, exactly. And they had the Guardians of Nowhere.
Yep.
I mean, they just do as much as they can. They don't understand like if you just have like they're all quantity, not quality. I mean, if you just have one good series,
Is that
if you can
midnight?
if you can get 100,000 per issue, that's a damn good ratio right now.
Well, it's all about the numbers, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if you can get 100,000 people on Guardians of the Galaxy, though, compared to like putting out Old
The
Man Quill and Guardians and all these other spin-off things, like what do all those add up to individually? How about just a good series that can get 100,000 a month?
Yeah. Well, here's what I want you. I know you're driving, but I want you to do the numbers right. So
Oh,
I am on slide. I'm
are
on.
you reading a comic?
No. So here's the thing, John. I am on slide number 30, and
Okay.
I'm only on the second week for Marvel.
that looks like a Midnight Sun cover,
Oh,
right?
sweet.
I mean, I'm
It's
only on
flames and
slide.
Dormammu face.
Talking about this, we're on the
Right there, yeah.
Absolute Carnage symbiote Vengeance #1. And there's a
Okay.
1 to 20, yeah, there's a 1 to 25 codex. There's a 1 to 50 artist unknown. There's a 1 to 100 virgin artist still unknown. And yeah, I
So
mean, it looks pretty good.
here's my question about that, though. Besides being a flop or good series, are they going to also creep in that fucking secret ratio variant?
They got to. They
They
got to
have
do
to.
something. They almost have to. Do
I like the
something.
ratio, like the secret variants where they get the blood or like a little different webbing or something. It's pretty nice.
I mean, everybody's going to sleep on all this stuff because there's just too much stuff going on. They've got too many freaking name titles on there. They've got too many freaking weird freaking ratio variants out there. There's going to be one that people are going to sleep on, and they're going to sneak it in there.
So my question to you is, right? Can you talk on things? Are you an LCS or Trinity or are you a publisher? Question.
I'm sorry, say again now.
Okay, so you said you had to do an NDA. Can you talk
Yes,
about publishers or ratios or what can I say? I don't want to fuck you.
yes, I can. I just can't talk about any of the store variants.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, my question is, right? So Marvel's going to do X, Y, Z, whatever. It doesn't matter, right?
Mhm.
So with the secret variants, they're like, all right, well, this is cool. They're like, well, we gave you 2. All right, that's cool. So how do you figure out what's going to be hot, what's not going to be hot, and besides secret variant, something else that they added to the pipeline after the fact at final quarter? Final order cutoff.
Yep. Well, you listen to Sleeping John and Jimmy Linguini at Comic Warriors. You listen to those guys and figure it out. Um, otherwise, otherwise, the only thing I can say is if you listen to this podcast, and then whenever Jimmy and freaking Bell decide to bring their fucking drunken ass on here, and then we could talk about what's going to be a low ratio variant. And they talk about, hey, what is the hot artist or whatever. I mean, because when it comes to these high variants, because I'm looking at Absolute Carnage Symbiote Avengers variant, and they got a 1 to 100. Stay the fuck away from that shit. Because guess what? Whenever these stores are looking at this stuff, of course they're going to order as many as they can, right? So you stay far away from those, right?
So my
Which
question is, what's Marvel? 3,000 minimum. What's the minimum for a personal variant at the store?
for a store variant, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, for a store variant, yeah.
Yeah, so it depends on how big the store is. If it's a bigger store like Midtown, the minimum is 3,000, right? And then for some of the smaller ones, they will allow them to do one of 500s or one of 1,000s, but they gotta promise to let the writers or let the writers and the artists
Approval
have
check
some,
mark.
right? So what they'll do is they'll push maybe 500 to 800 to the store, but they'll actually keep maybe 300 for themselves, and then they'll push out 100 to one particular writer and 100 to one. So keep in mind that they're printing out 3,000. That number is absolutely correct,
Well,
but the
this
actual
is not
distribution,
100%. It's not
well,
because you have the printer copies and you have the comp copies too. How much extra
yes,
is that? And
yeah,
the writers, artists, and everyone else they get their comp copies. So
yes,
what's it like?
exactly.
3,500?
I that
I'm
no,
not
so
asking you to say. I'm just saying. Just
well,
stating it.
I gotta freaking remember the name of this freaking guy. If I remember it, I'll bring it up next week. But he he has a printer out in not in China, in Hong Kong, right? And they print out his comics for him.
Yo,
And
I'll be back in just a second.
he says that the minimum that they will let him print is 3,000. That's it. Because just to turn it on to get the ink going, and I mean, even if he says, "Hey, I only want 1,000," sure, they'll give him 1,000, but they're still going to print out as many as they can, and then they'll freaking shit it out to somebody else. So that whole 3,000 number is actually absolutely legit. So if you're going to say I only want
So how does
1,000, they're still going to charge you that 3,000 number regardless.
Yo, can I just jump in
yeah,
and
but
say I'll put my money where my mouth is. Anybody who wants to do a variant, I'll back you. I want a percentage rate of that bitch. Just saying.
Hey, I'm just
there it is.
so we're yeah. I got
Challenge
something.
has
I got
been
stuff in the
thrown.
works.
All right, hit me up and let me know.
I got stuff in the works.
Yeah, but the
All
thing
right.
is though, okay, so that's for Marvel and DC, but the independents don't do
Well, the
3,000.
independents are like 500 is crazy for some people. It's
Yeah.
300, 100. It
Yeah, yeah,
depends on
yeah.
which company you're talking about.
Right, right. Yeah. So I'm talking about an independent. And this is a printer out of Hong Kong. The thing is, when you trust these guys out of Hong Kong,
But the question is,
it's
how's the
the
paper
quality.
quality? Do you have to send the rest back? Is the question.
Yeah,
You need
that's
now. My
exactly.
question to you is, sorry, Lucas, I may cut you off.
Okay.
So you have your own thing going on, right?
hmm
Do they send you the test print and like 2 or 3 copies, or how does that work? Or you can't talk about it?
That no. So you're
I'm
just going in.
curious.
No,
Inside
so
baseball.
yeah, from what I know is that you're going in freaking blind. All you know is the artist. You don't. For some of these, you don't even know what's actually going to be get printed. All you know is who the artist is and the fact that your logo is going to go on there. That's all you
So
freaking know.
basically, you get a newsprint copy, or you get a vellum fucking cover. It depends on like the paperweight, this, that, and everything else. There's like grabber marks, printer errors, spine breaks.
hmm
Sorry, I'm going too deep. Sorry. I'm drunk.
No, you're
No,
fine.
it's I give a shit about this. I'm curious.
You get to see the preliminary art. You have to sign off on the prelim art if you're doing a store variant.
Now, my question is for a store variant. If you can talk about it, if you can't, do you get to see the pencils, the ink, the color? Like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
Some you do and some you don't.
yeah.
Some you do
Usually
and some
they'll
you don't.
send you.
so? They just go,
Usually,
fuck you, figure it out.
usually they'll send you a prelim of what it's gonna look like. Cause
So my
there's
question
Yeah.
is, with
like
like the Marvel.
even a regular Marvel cover, they have to approve a prelim. So usually it's like, like that Major X number
Oh God.
one, 1 in 25, second print, whatever. Like that was basically the prelim cover that they said, okay, we get the basic idea. Go ahead and make it a real thing now.
So Lucas, if you're cool with this, I have a question. I don't know if you've been talking about. You said indie. I'm not sure if it's Marvel, DC, fucking IDW, Image. So if you get a one, your ratio, right? That's it.
hmm
You cover. You order your 1,000, 3,000, million, whatever. What about second, third prints? Does that count into it or no? Do you get the ratios after that? Or how's that work?
That I don't know. I haven't gotten to
Okay,
that
I'm
game
just
yet.
curious. I'm
Yeah,
curious. Like,
yeah. So I mean, yeah, I haven't gotten to that game yet. So once I do, I would definitely freaking let y'all know. Um,
well,
but
I don't
all
want
I
to get
know
you in
is that
trouble. I'm just
yeah, they
curious.
no, they just got they. Some people got to get their shit together, and then freaking we'll
I
roll
get
from
this
there.
shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. So the cover that I got
So
up,
Valeria,
got yeah. So Valeria, Age of Conan Valeria. I know how much you love Conan.
I love
Um.
Hibernian Age. That shit's hot.
This
But is this now
unfortunately
or then?
this is a Age of Conan Valeria #2 Lupacino variant. That's not the cover, but that Lupacino variant is
Lupacino does nice shit though.
yep,
His fucking art's on point.
yep. There is a 1 of 25. That Lupacino is a 1 of 25. So and there it is. That is the 1 of 25 right there.
Can you blow up a little bit? That seems like a sexy bitch, but it's like cropped.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'd spend the money on it. She seemed hot. I'm not a cheesecake guy, but if they look thick and good, I'm in.
Hey,
But I'm
hey.
also, my issue is I'm an idiot savant comic collector. People meet me like at work, whatever. They're like, "Oh, you seem so normal." I'm like, you have no idea how jokey I am. Like, you want to come back to my house for the night? Girl will be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's a couple $1,000 worth of art." They're like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna tell a male that spends money on comics, you know." But I can also be in a social settings where it's not like the 300-pound dude, 400-pound dude going, "Hi, how you doing?" I don't know if you can hear me snorting, but I'm like, I don't want to deal with it. I'm not. Oh, can we talk about this shit or no? Can I
Which
shit on
one?
this or no? It's
Which
right
one?
there.
Yep. Go
The
ahead.
faces. All right, that shit's disgusting. I will not spend money on that. Like they
This is
did that with the
becoming.
1 in 25. That's
This shit
fucking
has becoming
gross.
a trend. I don't
No,
know
it's
how.
not a trend. That shit's gross.
Yes, it is because I don't. Have you noticed how many we've gone through so far that have had that
I
exact
know.
same shit?
I love Marvel, but Marvel is Disney. It's all right. I'm gonna bring it up. Hopefully, do you have an NDA with
Look,
Marvel
look
or
at
no?
look at this Punisher.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, I
Look,
know. It's well, the
look at that
Punisher's not
Punisher.
bad. It's so, but that Spider-Man looked like shit. All right, so my thing is with Marvel, it's I understand you make your money, you need to make your money back. You made it with the films. They're pretty much just free advertisement
Okay,
for
stop,
whatever you want.
stop. Look at that Fantastic Four.
It's Valeria.
Yeah. No,
Jump to it, bitch. Do it. I
I
need
don't
to
know
get
why
another
it's
beer in a
not. I
second.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it's not
You
right
lagging.
there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
All right, so my whole question is, no, that's fucking disgusting. No, oh yeah, I saw the thing, and no, that looked horrible. So why are they doing this morph shit? If you're not going through a black hole, like I figure that should be a black hole. Like that looks, yeah, you had it, and then you just jumped in or an X-Men. No, if you don't have a black hole, there's no one morphing in anything. You should not have a blur picture. Like that looks like you took a bunch of acid and were like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna see where it goes tonight and let it roll," which is fun as fuck, but still, just saying.
Just saying. Okay,
I
so
may or may not have ever done it, but I'm just saying.
so this is crazy #1.
Nope, you're on Valeria.
Um,
I'm sure.
as
We
whatever.
lagged like a minute. How's the lag on the chat? You're on
Yeah,
Valeria.
yeah. I don't know what the fuck's
But
going
I
on with
saw
that.
that Peter Parker cover morphing, and that looked like trash. Lucas can't see it. Oh, sorry, Lucas. Sleepy.
I don't know why.
Quick
It's
question, Sleepy.
No.
Did I meet you in Baltimore? Or no.
Yeah.
Before I blacked out, did
Yeah.
I? All right,
Yeah.
sorry, I blacked the fuck out hard. I'm gonna blame the diabetes, dude. I remember buying everybody shots at the bar and having a good time, and I'm like, ugh. Next one, I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
Mill's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm a piece of shit. Okay, cool. Sorry, but are you going to any shows? You doing SDCC? You doing NYCC?
no, and no.
What the fuck? You coming to Boston?
I
No?
did. I did heroes. I did heroes with all our dudes,
I know,
except for
but
Lucas.
I'm just asking. Lucas, you
Lucas
doing any
didn't come. We
cons?
talked about it, but no, he didn't come.
yes, I am definitely doing Baltimore Con.
I could maybe make Baltimore. I have a bunch of time I gotta use for work, but Baltimore's like a 12-hour ride for me. Like, Mel was shooting me. He's like, where are you? I'm like, I'm coming. I met them at the fucking casino, like, fucking several hours later. And I had the whole like 3 days off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, I left on Saturday like a bitch and came home on Sunday, but I was still hungover.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck
Yeah,
my
I don't know how
shit's
you
all
did
jacked
that.
up, but
Dude, I got the Challenger. Just fucking screw. Do it. All right, so Lucas, what are you doing? Just like what's? Sorry, I didn't mean to like sidetrack and take over. Like that's a picture of Spider-Man, but who's doing what cons?
I am doing Baltimore Con, and I am trying to do maybe a Keystone Con in Philadelphia.
Philly's pretty
And then
close. Philly's like a 8-hour ride.
but yeah, Baltimore Con is definitely the one. It's the one that I definitely have a my press pass for.
Well, see, that's why I'm trying to
Nice.
build up my fucking YouTube and or Instagram. I don't know. I just want to press pass, fuck around, fucking enjoy it, see what happens. Well, I'm not as good as you guys. No offense. I'm just trying to get views, hits. I'm not bleeding cool, shitty, but well, no, San Diego. My brother's like, yeah, whatever. He did bleed cool last year. I gave him my pass. He wants to do like the pop culture shit. He's like, oh, this year
Yeah.
they get me into this. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be a dickhead and like blast him out, but. He's like, yo, you want to do comics? I'm like, can you fucking hook it up with comics? I'm like, we got Robert Kirkman, we got fucking Columbine, this, that. I'm like, can you hook it up? I have the camera set up, I have everything. He's like, oh no, you're not on the list. I'm like, you took my fucking pass, dude. The fuck? I don't give a fuck about pop culture. I want to talk to comic people, like for real. The only thing that made me feel good. Sorry.
What does your brother do?
Well, he went to school for cinematography. Like I told him after my dad passed away, I'm like, yeah, move home, whatever. Pay me $200, $300. Literally pays me $200 a month. I'm like, this is not working out, buddy. I'm still working my ass off, and you're doing nothing. But he went to school for cinematography. He got his degree in screenwriting and cinematography. And when I bought my camera, I'm like, yo, what's up with this XYZ? He's like, I have no idea. I don't know what cameras or lenses. I'm like, so I spent $3,000 and you can't use this? He's like, no, it's not focused. I'm like, you're a bitch. Oh, sorry. Can we get I sidetracked? I derailed. I'm gonna grab a beer, derail, go back to what you're doing, guys. Sorry.
All right. We're on Crazy number one. Crazy number one has a Nakayama variant. I love freaking his art. And he's also got a 1 to 25. It doesn't say who the artist is. Here's Daredevil.
Wait, before I walk away, what's Crazy number one?
Have you guys been reading Daredevil?
No, I have not. Ever since the run's fucking amazing.
I have.
I'll sit down before I go take a piss.
I have. It's actually been pretty interesting.
Who's writing it? Sorry, guys. I'm just obnoxious. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I have. It's been pretty interesting. Freaking.
Well, I bought the thing with the nuns, then after that, I was like, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty interesting. Like, I don't know where they want to go with it. No, freaking, he's still been. Oh, woe is me! Freaking.
Whoa! Why are we tripping balls? Clicked on me and just went.
Yeah, you've been drinking too much.
There you go. I wish, but dude, that's pretty.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why it's not freaking.
Your screen share's not working right.
Yeah, because
there you go. There you go. You got Daredevil right there with the Spider-Man cover.
Yep.
All right.
And then let's see. Guardians of the Galaxy, Prodigal Son.
All right. So Lucas, my question is: you have the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to skip through like every fucking Marvel comics for that month, or like what's your plan? Sorry, just asking.
No, I mean I'm not stopping on every one. Like the ones that I have great notes for, that I'm going to freaking stop on those, or the ones that I think are pretty freaking good.
But still, how much shit do you have to wait through? I love Marvel. I'm a Marvel homer for days. But how much shit do you have to wait through? Like, maybe.
There are 260 slides in this thing, man.
For a month? A fucking month.
In a month. This is for
Are you
the month.
fucking shitting me? Oh my
Yes.
god.
So that's my
What?
point, man. That's my point. It's like why the fuck?
How the fuck can you wade through all that shit and be like, yo, these are top 12?
So let me back up. So just for Marvel and
I haven't minded previews
Marvel.
in like 2 years, but like, fuck. So wait, you physically
So
have to
so
buy the
so just
previews, or
so
they feed
so
them
so
to you?
wait so wait just for Marvel. Let me go back. Let me back up. There's 124 slides just for Marvel.
Are you
Then there
fucking
for
shitting me?
DC, then Marvel and DC, there's like 234 or something like that.
So where's the
Eh,
meat of them? Where's the like the image, the fucking Dark Horse, the fucking Black Mask? Like, where's the indies? I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I'm not
they're
trying
they're
to.
yeah they're yeah they're yeah they're way later on, man. So if you want to freaking bone out, man, freaking you can go ahead and bone out, but because I know you got to get up early in the morning, man.
No,
Um,
I'm down. I got a buzz going on. What is it, like 12? Yeah, I'm cool. Don't worry about it. I'm the
yeah,
manager. I'll
man,
open up. I don't give a shit.
yeah, because I don't want you to be
Don't worry about it. I'm a grown adult.
I don't want you to be hurting in the morning.
Nah, don't worry about it, man.
Um, because the issue right now is I don't know for some reason the PowerPoint stopped being able to click through. Um,
Are you
let's
on
see.
PowerPoint? Because PowerPoint sucks. I have to deal with it every day.
Yeah, it's yeah. The issue right now is not necessarily
It's a
PowerPoint.
screen share.
The PowerPoint, yeah, it's a screen share with PowerPoint. It's just not freaking. It's just not working. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to freaking click through, and then if there's one that I think that we definitely need to freaking see, those are the ones that I'll screen share because that seems to freaking work.
Well, I made a screen. That
Um,
was good.
um,
Just do it. Do it. Do it. Just make your face that.
okay, so here's one that we can actually talk about. King Thor.
All right. How do we feel
Yeah,
about the new Thor? Is this after the fact? Like, can you zoom in? Can you just click on the icon on the left and zoom in?
there's
There we go.
there's some spec associated with this one. King Thor's gonna have the Loki Necro God, and
So he's supposed to be the Necro God or just the Necro Sword?
he's a Necro God. First
So,
appearance, in my opinion, Thor #6 from the current series.
well, Sleepy's pretty balls deep in the fucking micromanaging of crazy shit, but he's on his shit though. That's the thing. John, like, I don't know how the fuck you find this shit on. I'm like, pay attention to Mel shit, Jimmy shit. And I'm like, what's this like? What John say? I'll spend a couple bucks. Like, whoa, you just made $100.
So
Also has the Thor's sisters who
Oh, the
was like,
girls, the children
yeah,
of Thor. Yeah, because
yeah,
they've been introduced, but no one knows who the fuck they are. There's like 3 of them, right?
yeah.
yeah, correct.
So so a couple months ago when I sold that green, excuse me, that Immortal Hulk #2, that was a Safino variant. so
Right.
this so this is King Thor #1, and this is a Zafino variant, and this is a 1 to 25.
Who's the writer though? I can't zoom in on it.
It's
Jason
Jason
Aaron.
Aaron.
Oh, so it's Aaron, so it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all he does is write Thor books.
Well, Thor's 50-50. He's either good or bad.
I think everybody loves Jason Aaron Thor.
Well, my
It
thing that
just
made me fall in love with Thor is Fat Thor.
Well, yeah, I mean that's where they came up with the Fat Thor is from Jason
Every
Aaron's
day,
book.
all day, like I could
Really?
gain another 100
Yeah.
pounds to get it.
I never heard that.
Yeah, I mean that's basically where they came up with the freaking idea for it is from this Fat Thor. I mean, yeah, from Jason Aaron's run. Let's
The God
see.
Butcher or before that? I haven't read it. Everyone says it's fucking
God
amazing.
of Thunder.
Oh, you getting gas or are you going home? John, you there? Whoa, robots. John, you're breaking up. I heard robot and you're breaking up.
That better?
Yeah, you better.
Yeah, it is something.
You got some reverb. I don't know. I'm assuming John's getting gas. Anyway, sorry, Lucas.
No problem. um.
What's this?
Oh, so it looks like it actually caught up.
Miles?
Miles
Is that
Morales, Spider-Man #10. There's a 1 of 25 Garon, and there's a McGinnis variant, 1 of 50. And the reason why they might be doing that is because there might be a new villain inside of that.
Ooh, but I've been burnt in the past. Like, is that Granoff a regular or is that a
No,
one?
It's not a Granoff. It's a Garon. Whoever
Oh,
the
sorry, I
fuck.
thought you were just
Yeah, who the
mispronouncing Granoff. I'm like,
whoever the fuck Garon is. But no, I'm keying in on the McGinnis 1 of 50, and
because I
there's
was like,
supposed to
if
be a new
that's a
villain.
Granoff, I'll buy that shit.
Yeah, I don't have anything on the no Granoff. This a Garon. Let's
Yeah, it
see.
sounds fucking hardcore. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Is
Um,
Sleepy here or is he off?
he's around there somewhere.
Yeah, fucking, I'm in play. I gotta take a
Yeah,
piss. I'll be back in a second.
man. All right. Looking at Moon Knight annual number one. All right, here we go. Let me pull this one up. So here we go. We got Powers of X number 4. Um, the regular cover is done by RB Silva.
I'm back in a
There's
second.
a yep. There's a Weaver new character variant. There's
Oh, we
a
talking House
Powers
of
of
X?
X. Yep, Powers of X. Yep.
So,
Powers
quick
of.
question.
Go
What
ahead.
is House of X, Powers of X? What's the difference? It's just two different X-Men lines, or I want to be balls deep in this and love it, but I feel like I should be on the fence.
Yeah, we don't know yet. What is I think it's supposed to start next month, right? I believe. Or
I'm
is it?
not up on my
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. It's supposed to start next month. They got to give them time to kill off all these other X Men books, and then this next month should be when it starts, I believe. Once again, I'm not freaking investing a lot of money. I'm just going to wait for the revert back and whoever's going to freaking not want
You
their
waiting for
shit.
the fallout?
Yeah, I mean, I
Did
think there's going to be
Sleepy
a lot.
jump off, or it
It's
jumped
phone.
off?
Okay, yeah. I mean, think about it. There's a Powers of X number 4. There's a Silva Virgin variant for 1/100.
Okay, my
Uh,
question for you is when they do the crazy variants, is it because it's another character, or they just want to sell books?
that's the question.
That's the issue. Yeah.
Because if you look at Powers of X number 4, it specifically says the Weaver new character variant.
Who the fuck's Weaver?
I don't know. Is he freaking an artist and he's drawing a new character, or is Weaver the new character? I don't know.
Oh, it sounds like an X-Men thing. Like Weaver, you're like, it could be the artist, could be this, that, whatever.
Hmm. I haven't a clue.
Sorry, man. No,
Nope.
I'm balls deep in. I feel like at San Diego, I made a couple panels for X-Men because I'm, dude. The worst part is last year they told us we get '90s X-Men back, boom, boom, boom. But that Fox Marvel merger fucked everything up. Like, I want more '90s X-Men, dude. I'm just saying, like,
Well,
I love that shit. Like, my couple things that I've had, like for first appearances. Oh, Gambit still sitting upstairs, but my New Mutants '98, dude, that was like $99. I think I flipped it for like 3,500 before the movie, like 2 years before it. That shit was a newsstand copy. Sad.
wow. Well, I mean, it's fine. I mean,
It's
there's
whatever.
no
I
issue
mean, I
with it.
still
Yeah.
made money, but it's whatever.
Let's
You can't live in
see.
the past. What do you got? How many more Marvel slides we got?
We can. Just for Marvel. See, remember I said we're at 100. There's 120 Marvel slides. We're only at number 50, man.
50 or 15?
50.
Five
We're number
zero. Okay.
50. All right. So let's go to stop screen sharing.
Yeah, there you go. That
It,
looks good. Ooh, you stopped.
yeah, because
Oh, Sleepy just got home. So I'll be back in a minute.
all right. So this is a Sword Master number 3, and
Can
the reason
you
why
zoom in a little bit?
let's
Sorry, I'm on
see.
my phone,
Nope.
so I assume most people watch on their phone. Sorry, I made a dick.
Oh, unfortunately, it looks like it's not zooming in for you guys.
All right, so why should we give a fuck about Swordmaster besides the like
The
5
reason why
appearances
you
in
should give a
Asian?
shit about Swordmaster is because it specifically says inside the thing is that there is supposed to be a new god of war, and that's why there is a 1 in 25 of
So it's
this
supposed to
cover.
be a new god, or
Yeah, a new god of war, and
but
that's
that
why
could be
yep, that's
cheap
why
spec
there's
or trash spec.
could be either one. I'm going for it's more trash spec.
I'm gonna go with probably. I agree with you. Like,
But for some reason they wanted it as a 1 to 25. It's a one
so
to
that's the
25.
only ratio variant is 125. That's it.
Yep. There's a regular and then there's a 1 to 25 variant.
I'll buy one.
Yep. And then let's see.
What the fuck does that say? Oh, Swordmaster. Sorry. I stare at my screen like a little kid. I'm like, what's it got?
Let's see. Yeah, I wish it freaking.
Oh, and I mean, it's not a perfect program, so. Ask Phil what does the easel with.
Yeah, I think he does. I mean, it was working earlier, fine earlier.
But live stream, it sucks too. That's the worst part. Like, eh. What's that? That looks kind of cool.
That
But it's
that's
like,
the Chin variant. So
that's
that's the
cropped
Chin
as
variant.
fuck. Can you
Yep.
zoom in? That looks pretty cool, but it's super
And
tiny on my
then
screen. It's like,
yep, and then right behind it, right behind the dude, that's the new God of War. I'm betting.
okay, well, I can only see an inch by an inch, but that's the 125.
Yep.
Can you do me a favor tomorrow? Hit me up and tell me, say, tell your LCS, get this, this. That I'm
Mhm.
interested in. That seems pretty cool.
Have you read Arrow #1 yet?
No, dude, I can't talk comics because I'm so fucking far behind with working. Like, dude, when you work 70, 80, 90 hours a week, you're like, hey, digital. I'm like, buy them all. Besides buying a pull box of whatever you have, you're like, I want this. Dude, I have 3 fucking long boxes I haven't read in like 6 months. Just being
That is
honest,
no
I
bueno.
don't have time. Time is the key, and guess what? Not good. I'm sorry, I'm a shitty guest.
And nope, that's what it is, man. Let's
What
see.
you
All right,
got? What you got?
let me bring this one up. All right, so this is Arrow number
Arrow.
3.
So she's another person from what the fuck is it?
New
The
Ages of
same shit.
Atlas.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, New Age
thank
of
you.
Atlas number. Yeah, New Ages of Atlas #1. Excuse me.
So are they
Uh,
all Asian or no?
yes, they are all Asian.
So they're popping and pushing. So
You know,
Agents of Atlas.
she's got basically the same powers as Storm, but she's Asian, and her
I like
main
that.
villain. Yeah, her main villain is her own buildings because the buildings come to life as like these big Godzilla type characters.
Whoa, shit! You just mentioned kaiju. I'm into this. Hold on,
Yep.
sorry. You just got me into what,
Yep. Yeah, man, freaking her.
dude?
Then in Arrow #1, she basically fights against these kaiju's, but
I love.
they're
I
made
love
out they're
you, Lucas. You
made
just
out of
said
fucking
kaiju.
buildings.
Sorry, dude. You just had me fucking sold on kaiju. I will
So
spend money on this.
here's the deal. They
What's up with her?
Her main villain, the one that's making all these kaiju's, is coming out in this issue, Arrow #3, and her name is Madame Huang.
Wang. Super
And
racist, but still.
Madame Wang, and looks like her servant or whatever is Keystone. So that's going to be the first appearance of her villains.
Okay, so my question is, that's cool. Like, I'm into kaiju, like beat 'em up, fucking rampage style shit. Did you actually read issue 1? Because I haven't bought it.
Yep, yep,
Was it
I
good?
did. It was okay. It was fine for what it is. It's not going to be. I mean, it's not something that you want to freaking run out and freaking get.
Oh,
Right
dude,
now.
I went balls deep on Elsa Bloodstone 1. Everyone's like, you're crazy. Like, I like the cosmic and horror shit. So, I mean, kaiju shit. Oh my fucking god! Sign me up and take all my money. I'm like, take my money.
Um,
So, arrow
so
number 3.
arrow number 3. That's one thing
So,
everybody should probably want to freaking pay attention to. If we really believe in this whole Asian diversity thing,
which I
then
do, it's fine.
we're going to want to pay attention. You're going to want to freaking think about getting that one. Immortal Hulk number 24.
Okay, my question is, I thought they were done with Hulk. Is he coming back from one below all, or how's that going?
So spoilers, yes, he does come back. Um, the whole reason why she ripped out his heart is so she can reset him.
Okay, well, yeah, because we talked about that earlier. I'm like, yo, bitch ate
Yep.
his heart. So, yeah.
Um, so Immortal Hulk number 24, there's a Bennett wraparound variant, and there's a
Did you have
1
the
to
graphics
50.
for it?
No, I do not. They don't
All
have
right.
it yet.
So it's
But
just buy it or whatever.
yep. It's a 1 to 50.
So
There's a
can I
1 to
ask you a
50 of it.
question?
Go ahead.
How much is the cover price?
$3.99. Regular
So
cover
what
price is
is
$3.99.
$3.99? What's the retailer like? $1.99, $1.25, like two something.
I would not buy this for more than freaking $35.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I'm not trying to like get
Yeah.
bossy,
No,
but
no,
I'm
no, no.
just curious with the like, what do you pay for your ratio? This, that. You're trying to make your money back.
It all depends on like how desperate are you for this.
Well, how
You
thirsty
know,
are you?
because yeah, I mean, when you consider that Immortal Hulk is a comic that prints out like 100,000, then there's going to be a whole bunch of these 150s all over spread all over the battlefield. So
Well,
don't freaking
okay,
go
saying a
crazy
hundred
about it.
thousand. I'm super lazy, but hold on, give me a sec. All day, 100,000, right?
Hmm.
Divided by what'd you say, 50 ratio?
Yep.
The 2,000 of them just
Hmm.
floating. If they do their shit, yeah, 2,000. But we all know all comic shops can't order it, so it's more like 1,000, whatever. It's see, that's the worst part. Like before I got back into specking and doing shit, it's not like the like mid 2000s. Still not bad though. Like 2,000, like the ratio.
Yeah. So I'm getting one. The next one I want to move on to is Dead Man Logan number 11. There's nothing special about this. There's no incentive ratios. I just love the cover.
Hold on, let me check it out. Hold on. Hit up Sleepy John. Eh. What's your video call? Can you zoom in a little bit? That looks like Frank Miller, like Dark Knight shit. No. Well, it looks cool, but it's like the pixels, like it's an inch by an inch.
Mm.
So how's Old Man Logan? I haven't read it. Love Wolverine, but so they're
I thought he was
replacing
supposed to
like
be dead by now.
I was like,
It's
yo, if
like
they're doing
it's
Logan
like
and
Monty.
plus
It's
old
like
Logan.
he's like Monty Python. I'm not dead yet.
Oh,
What the
am I
fuck?
not dead? Oh, you dead? Dead? No. They're gonna
Like I thought.
fucking. They're gonna suck the tit till it runs dry.
Until people stop buying it, but people still love that shit.
Well, it's Wolverine. Like seriously, the best Marvel character you could ever think of. Why would they not?
Let's see. I'm trying to wade through this shit so we can freaking get to the good shit.
Where's the indies at?
All right. Well, how about this? How about I freaking go all the way to the Indies?
All right, can you load it below?
Uh,
It looks sick, but it's like less than an inch by an inch. Looks like 3 by 3. I'm on my phone.
let's see. My God, man, there's so many freaking. Okay, image. Okay,
What are you on?
I'm going. I'm gonna go to image. Let's see.
Can you
Actually, let's try this. What if I?
do me one favor? I have to
Yeah.
deal with the shit all day at work because it's not Photoshop and it sucks. Do 96 pixels. It's smaller, but left click, go whatever, advanced, and go 96. I don't know if that works, but I'm just saying maybe it's after.
Application window, share. Can you see that?
Yep, previews, Daredevil. Looks like Daredevil, I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Present to
Alright.
everyone. And then if I move it around, okay, now it's moving. All right,
Alright, yep, there we go.
there we
Previews
go.
everything. Yep. You caught up, it's shrunk, but yeah.
All right, looks like we're moving. Um,
Image, yeah, let's go to Indies.
November book one.
So what's the number about Schoolmate?
I haven't a clue. Looks like I mean, it looks like they're advertising a hardcover. I've never,
That's kind of
yeah, I've
lackluster.
never
Like,
heard of it before.
I've gotten burnt on Image. If it's a hardcover, it was probably Kickstarter. No one cares about it. No one gives a fuck. They published
Yeah,
by someone else in there. Now,
yeah. SFSX Safe Sex number one.
say sex? What? No rubbers. Raw.
Yeah, baby. Um,
Oh,
I don't
baby
plan
said
on
rubber
freaking buying
raw.
it, but it's got me intrigued though. Um,
What's it about? What's the description?
It says it's a draconian America where security is bureaucratized. The police, a group of queer sex workers, keep the magic alive in an underground club called the Dirty Mine,
Okay, so
using their unique
it's
bonding
gay
skills.
sex workers, but the censored blurbs don't do it for me. Like, I want to see a throbbing cock or a vagina. I'm just saying.
Hey, that's what they got.
But did you read Sex Criminals? Like, I liked up to issue like 30.
I think I have the number one, but I've never read it.
I have never one. I read it and loved it, and after that, I'm like, like you're trying to push the envelope, but you need more. We need more.
So there is Battle Pug number one.
I was gonna say, I see Pug. I'm like, yeah.
Um, Now the interesting thing about this is that there is a 1 to
Secret variant.
25. Yep, there is a secret variant. There is a 1 to 25. For every 25 copies, you will receive one copy of Battle Pug, Cambodium.
Well, Battle Peg's totally different. I'm just saying.
Cambodium. So, so the interesting thing is there's three covers, right? There's a cover A, Pasquala, which is the number one, and then there's a cover B, which is the 1 in 25, and then for
What's the cover C?
cover C is you got to order 25, and then you get that Battle Pug Podium, whatever the fuck that is.
That's his fucking no. Who's the artist? I can't think of it. He did fucking revival, whatever, Battle Plug. He loves his fucking plugs. He's all about the plugs. But guess what? People pay money for the plugs.
um, Art looks okay.
Oh,
Death
Deadly
of Class
Class.
number 40. That's another one
Dude,
that I kind of like the when it comes to the TV show, I kind of like the look.
well, TV is great. I read up until issue I think 30 something. Dude, like they did two arcs in one series. It wasn't bad. I'm pissed that Sci-Fi canceled it. Like the issue we took acid and went to the fucking they're in Nevada. That shit was like Fear and Loathing on crack. It was amazing.
Hmm.
It was pretty true to the comic, but
Wow. Well,
what are you gonna?
wait. Pretty
Yeah.
Deadly, the Rat number one,
Oh, Pretty Deadly is actually not bad too.
which is there a code with this? Nope, I don't see the code.
Is that a redux from Pretty Deadly? Is that number one? I thought Pretty Deadly was done.
Okay, so yeah, there's no incentive variant with that, but that's fine.
That pays out.
Uh, Spawn 301. There's a whole shitload of frick covers for that one.
Well, because fucking 300 is supposed to be like blow your balls back, fucking fantastic, like phantasmagorical, like amazing.
Yep.
Todd better fucking produce.
There's a cover E Crane. There's a Virgin Patina. There's a black and white
Ooh,
McFarlane.
ooh, those all sound
Um,
sexy.
yeah, there's a 1 of 25 for the Virgin McFarlane.
But
That's
no
as
one
far
gives
as
a
it goes.
fuck about trees, though. Like, no one cares about
Nope,
trees.
nope.
Trees is pretty
Nobody
bad.
on
I bought the
trees.
first issue, like, got the NYCC version. No one cares.
Assassination Nation. That's a TP. Battle Chasers.
Battle Chasers? Whoa! Zoom in. Oh, you piqued my interest. Battle Chasers? What? I'm a 90s
It's
kid. Like,
it's a trade paperback.
I thought Battle Chasers was done, and he has another dude doing the art for it. The Kickstarter for the Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox version of the game, because they had a game that they tried making money off of. They raised like I think 400,000. Like, oh, well, I'm not doing the art. Someone else is. But his art's
Mm.
like that manga American style is pretty good.
Mm.
But you piqued my interest. I'm like, yo, Battle Chasers, what? Blow back to 90s, dude. Like, were you in the shit
No,
in the 90s or what?
no, man. Freaking, I was out of the shit in the '90s.
What?
So
The 90s
I
were fucking wild before the bubble burst. That shit was crazy. I remember buying Spawn
so
1 at like fucking 13 and be like, Spawn number 1,
so
be like, what's up?
I didn't get to any of the shit until maybe like 95, 96. That's when I had at my first job, man.
Oh, you don't even
So
understand that, like,
one of my first jobs was working in a comic book store, and I had no idea what the fuck was going on, man.
dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, anybody out there got a comic store, if you paid me $50,000 a year, I will run your comic book store. I'm used to retail, but yo, oh, I would. Never mind. I almost said something I shouldn't.
All right,
Comic stores are great, but it's a fickle market.
it is. You got to get in and get out, man.
And now making money real quick. Fairyland is like I hate Fairyland or Fairyland. Sorry, Bonson.
Let's see.
Lucas, give me like
What's
a
up?
minute. I gotta take another piss.
Go ahead, man.
Diabetes kill me.
All right,
Fucking
for
Wilford Brimley gave me the deed. Fuck me. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry.
all right, yeah. All right, now we're just looking for any number ones or any freaking special ones. Reaver number 3. Reaver number 1 just had a really freaking good first showing, good premiere. Freaking, I went to a few comic book stores and they were all sold out. So you might want to keep an eye on that one. See the Stars. That was pretty good. That one's done by Jason Aaron. Space Bandits. Space Bandits is actually pretty good. Let's see. Wish they had the numbers on these.
I'm back. Sorry,
Uh,
man.
no problem.
Where
So
you at?
there's a cover A. I'm at Space Bandits.
Space Bandits? I have copies of it. What's the Space Bandits 3 for?
Let's see.
I have
There's
the
some
first
reason
issue.
why. Yeah, there's some reason why I was honing in on that one. Let's see.
Well, we're what, 3 months out? Well, it's preview, so it's 3 months out.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. 4 error? Why is she Snot Girl? Sorry.
I don't know. For the same reason why I'm seeing Walking Dead number 195. Why the fuck is
What?
that?
I thought this shit was done. Like, Kirk was like, yo, motherfuckers, I just got you. Ah! Dude, I would love for Kirkman. Hold on, let me go on a side tangent. What was it? 192, 93?
I believe it was 193.
Kirkman's gonna milk you like a motherfucker. You have no idea. He sold it to Image as Space Aliens. Guess what? The Dead done? No. Ooh, what is that? That looks cool.
Uh, is this
Whatever you're on, offered
Monstrous.
again.
I think that's
Oh,
probably
Monsters is
Monstrous.
fucking. Oh, I fucking love Monsters. Oh, dude, second price made me a shit ton of money. I probably shouldn't have sold them, but oh, I love Monstrous. Monstrous is beautiful. But go back to what you're saying. Sorry.
No, we're not seeing anything. We're just going through right now.
Oh, I know you're bouncing
Uh,
around, but Monstrous is the shit. Do you read Monstrous or no?
nope, I do have the first issue. I think I
Yeah,
have
first issue
like
don't mean
nine
shit.
two something like that.
Dude, reading it, so good. Like, how do I describe it? It's like a Asian art style flair with just fucking awesomeness. Like, old gods, new gods, fucking trying to chase her down. She's missing an arm. Her arm is like essentially Peter Parker's symbiote. Bounces back. It's like, yo, let's kill people, do this, that. She gets on a ship, and you're like, more people. It's Monsters is fucking awesome. Marjorie Liu does a great job on that shit.
All right.
Sorry.
Nope.
No, it's I
Dark.
like Monsters. Monsters is fucking amazing. Like, if you're not reading Monsters, you're doing a disservice to yourself. The three things from Image right now you should be reading that aren't canceled are Monstrous, fucking East of West, which is coming to an end, and Redneck. Redneck's fucking amazing too. Sorry.
Oop, let's see. This is Ether: The Disappearance of Violet Bell, written by Matt Kent.
Matt Kent's hit or miss for me. Like, did you do MTG, Mind the Gap?
Nope.
I did. It wasn't bad, wasn't good. It was like Dark Horse, like you're trying to get your shit out there. Could be good, could be bad. Never mind. Anyways, let's see like the pencils, the images, the inks, colors. Like I'm balls deep in the shit. Like I care about the panels.
I mean, here are
But
the
the worst part
panels.
is,
Here are some of the
well,
panels
fuck,
right here on the side.
it looks pretty, but guess what? If you don't have, I'm finally at the point where if you can't write, you shouldn't be reading it. Like I'm the old school, like fucking like 65, 70-year-old man. It's like, oh, I remember X-Men, fucking Spider-Man. It's if you can write a story and you have a good comic, doesn't matter your artist, they suck or not, doesn't matter. Dude, my favorite thing is one of my favorite comics is Jeffrey Zen the Intergalactic Ninja.
Which one?
Zen the Intergalactic Ninja. It was like a mid 80s, mid 90s comic.
Never heard of it.
But dude, that shit was hot. They redid it like a year or two ago. Like I'm weird with my indie shit. Like I like certain things I don't like. But being in New England, Tick 2, like Tick's pretty good, but you need that shit. I Tick's first appearance, the fucking stupid white cover that's like crazy. Shit's in a box. I don't give a fuck. Sorry, I'm drunk. Anyways,
That's the point of
I'm
Hammered Heroes, man.
I know we're just fucking hammer me
So,
down, motherfucker.
Triage number one by
All
Philip
right,
Levy.
all right. Let's do the art. Go to the right side. You can click on it and get zoom in. Triage sounds like yeah. All right, so they're in space and they're fucking Aquaman. I don't know. Looks cool, but see, my problem is like Lucas. I spend money on shit, but I'm so comic elitist snob. Like I don't give a fuck about the covers. I want the interiors. Oh, what is that? That looks cool. That looks fucking amazing. What are we
Which
on?
one?
That
Which
tree.
one?
That tree
The
thing.
tree.
That shit looks
It's called
awesome.
The Perry Bible Fellowship.
Okay, that looks like a fucking NES type of like cover, like and that sexy. Ooh, go over to the right a little bit. That
Yeah,
like
this is the
is
art
that a
of being
version or
released. You can. Uh,
is that a variant? Because I would buy that all day, every day. Like that looks fucking
no, that's
awesome.
his.
Looks
No,
like
that's his own book.
that
Uh,
anime bitch looks hot as fuck.
yes, it does.
Well, see, the worst part for me is I'll talk to fans and say XYZ, but I'm gonna say you're a fucking loser because you can't talk to women. But that looks really not. Oh, we're drunk as fuck. We're talking right,
Yeah,
good level,
go ahead,
dude.
man.
Like if you can't talk to a woman and just be like, like I'm chubby, it don't matter you're fat. You're like 110, 300, 400 pounds. Can't talk to a woman. You can't be funny. Don't waste your time. But guess what? You dorky? Hey, yeah, it's just sexy. You're like, hey, I like this, I like that. Spur a conversation, see where it goes. If not, fuck you. Sorry, why don't we go back. Before that, before the previews, would you have something look cool? What is that chicken purple? That purple shit look kind of hot.
Talk about this one.
Yeah, what is
Sword
that?
Daughter. Sword Daughter.
What is that? That looks kind of cool. I'm also a D&D dork. Like, I grew up with D&D, fucking Vampire the
It
Masquerade.
is
Like,
it is Sword Daughter Volume 3, Elspeth of the Island hardcover.
fuck that. It's volume 3. Never mind. Too deep for me.
Let's see.
So, if you're a retailer, do you actually get these preview things, or do you have to make this?
Yeah, I
Sorry,
mean
I'm not trying to be
that's
insensitive.
no
I'm
no
just
no no
curious.
no. If you're a retailer, you gotta have this freaking retailer order previews in order to freaking
What's that?
get hooked
Manga on
up.
the right? That dude in purple?
It's called Danganronpa #2. Goodbye Despair.
What's it about? No, mangas will never make you money, but I love anime and manga. It looks cool, but
Goodbye
what's the synopsis?
Goodbye Despair is an alternate version of the events told in the manga Danganronpa 2, Ultimate Loki Hope and Despair. That series told the story through the eyes of Ultimate Loki student Nagito Kameda. Now, Goodbye Despair gives you the perspective of his arch rival in the desperate classroom
So never
murder
mind. It's
game,
like
Hajime Hinata.
it don't matter. It's
Based on the PlayStation and Windows game Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair from NAS America and
it
Smash
doesn't matter.
Chunsoft.
It's a flip side of another character. No one gives a fuck about. Okay, sorry. Oh, what's that mug? Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Want that mug, son? It's like fucking like dollars right there. The mug.
Let's say Dark Horse is all about the freaking.
Okay, so what do we go with Dark Horse? Dark Horse is hit or miss for me. Dude, the worst part is, yeah, I never told you. Mel knows. I ink. I love doing ink. I can draw, but I work too much. So for inks, like, the Dark Horse sent me a portfolio, like, do this, that. I lost 3 of the 7 images. Oh, that shit's so brutal. Anyway, sorry, I'm just being a bitch. So what we got for Dark Horse?
Well,
Dark Horse is not a bad company. I enjoy them. It depends on what they're doing.
done with Dark Horse. Move to IDW.
Okay, IDW, 50-50. I support them for Turtles, but they're also hurting, right? For sales, they get like Power Rangers. They have every fucking property you would ever think of. But how are they?
All right. I mean, yeah. Well, it looks like they got Transformers.
Well, I bought a Transformers cover for Maximus Prime. He's like, hey, you buy this? I'm like, yeah, I'll buy 3 of them. Autographed. The guy's like, do you want your name signed? I'm like, yeah, just fucking sign my name, dude. It's fucking cool. I don't give a shit. Maximus like, yeah, it's great. I'm like, I don't know how much it's worth. He's like, $100. I'm like, cool, whatever. I don't care. It's fine.
Let's see. That's Transformers #3. That's not Galaxies. Okay.
But sometimes
So
their
so
art's
that
really
so
nice, though.
right. So this Transformers Galaxies. There's a 1 to 25. By incentive by Collar, whoever the hell Collar
Oh,
is.
fuck he is. But my question
And
is, can you zoom in on it? Because Transformers art, I enjoy Transformers, but are we specking or are you just talking?
we're just
Specking.
you can spec and talk at the same time.
Well, if Transformers is a niche market that sucks, but they are fucking crazy for money. Your niche markets are Transformers, Power Rangers, fucking Darkstalkers, Street Fighter. That's where your money's at.
Synopsis is Cybertron, the planet of vast beauty and extraordinary cities, wasn't always so perfect. After the war against the threefold spark, Cybertron was decimated, and the new bots.
Well, let me jump in.
Yep.
Did you
The
watch
Constructicons. Go ahead.
I enjoy Transformers. I'm not like balls deep crazy into like Transformer lore, but their YouTube channel, whatever, dude, that shit was hard as fuck, dude. Like they had Cybertron, fucking Megatron, fucking Optimus Prime, like killing people. Like that shit's hot as fuck. Like I understand IDW does some crazy shit, but it's cool. You on? You ready to go to bed?
What's that now?
I'm amped up. I said, "You ready to go to bed?" Like I'm amped up. Like I'm like, "Yeah, what's up? What's next? What time is it?"
It is
Eh,
12:41.
I'm so good. I'm good. Sleepy John said I made it home. Yeah, fuck you.
All right. Let's see. Trying to make.
Wanted? Oh, it's not like that's not the
Okay.
wanted I love.
All right. So here we go. Trying to make sure it catches up for
That looks like
everybody.
a Spider-Man versus Venom.
Yes. Yes. So here's the deal. Let's go through the synopsis. It
Kids
says,
or no?
yet another Spider-Man arrives on the scene.
No.
Yet another Spider-Man arrives on the scene. There is a 1 to 10 incentive Myers for this deal.
If there's not a Spider-Man variant, I'm out. I'm just saying.
So I'm not saying that this
So
is
it's to
a
say
must-have.
OA. Is this the OA like young adult fucking shit? Because that cover looks cool,
Yes.
but
Yes. So yes. So I'm going to be definitely ordering the 1 to 10.
so
Or
it's a
yeah,
110.
1 to 10. Yeah, there's a
Oh,
1 to 10.
right there, you trifecta. You get fucking Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, and Venom.
Right.
I'm a
But
Spider-Man fan.
there's supposed to be another Spider-Man showing up.
Who? Miles Morales? No one gives a fuck about.
Nope. See, yet another Spider-Man arrives on the scene, but this one is big, bad, and wreaking havoc all across the city. Ghost Spider crosses the paths with him, but first, is he a misguided friend or a fiendish foe?
So he's a villain. We just announced it. He's a villain, and we just said Spider. New Gwen Stacy. Fucking what's her name? Spider Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost Spider.
So
Yeah,
it
Spider-Woman, whatever.
establishes she's fucking whatever the fuck her name is. But there's a new villain. So the 110 is pretty spec worthy. Like maybe a dumbass if I get two
I'm
copies for
not.
like fucking $10 all day.
Yeah,
All fucking day, son.
I'm not saying it's a. I'm not saying it's a home run, but I'm saying it's something that I might swing at.
But for $10 or $15, you get one or two of them at LCS fucking all day.
Yeah.
All right, where we at? That looks kind of mangy.
Captain Marvel,
See,
Avengers.
I don't want to sound racist, but I'm not a fan of Captain Marvel. I have diverse experience. I'm just not a big fan. I don't understand Kamala Khan, right?
Hmm. It's all
I'm
day
just
with
not.
Kamala Khan. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Kamala Khan. I understand the character. I like her, enjoy it, but don't get it. So she's a shapeshifter, or like I don't get her as a character.
Uh, well, in the latest one, she goes off world to this other freaking planet, and
Okay,
she's like the chosen one.
okay.
Um, and what's crazy is that there's this whole slave dynamic on it, right?
So it's like a
Because
slave trade. You save them.
well, yeah, well, they're saying, hey, Kamala Khan, help us freaking fight against our overlords and everything. And the overlords is like, no, we need you guys to freaking work on the weapons and all this other stuff. So she helps. She tries to help the slaves freaking get free. But then the real reasons why the overlords were freaking hammer on them is because there's this other threat, and the other threat puts a freaking throwdown on them. So that's where we're freaking left off with. Um,
So is it paid churn or just like trash?
it is a page turner, and it's definitely pick this up because in the next one, her new costume comes
Oh,
into
so she
play.
got a new costume.
She's getting a new costume in the next one.
So is she Kamala Khan or Captain Marvel?
Uh, I- she's Miss Marvel.
That's
She's currently
Miss
Miss
Marvel.
Marvel. Yep.
So it's in continuity Ms. Marvel another costume.
Yes.
Okay, well that's a huge fucking key player to it.
Yep. Um, Sonic and
No, I don't
Tingle
want
and
to talk
Whisper.
about Sonic. No, fuck that shit.
1 to 25 for the Sonic and Tingle and Whisper. I'm not sure why. It's not her first appearance. Um, Star Trek, there's like 1 to 10s of both of these for some freaking reason. I'm not sure why.
I can't do it. No. Usagi Ojimbo, is that Sensekai? Oh, I saw
Yep, Stan Sky.
Sensekai, like, his shit's hot. Dick Tracy? Ooh. Sorry. I'm
Yep,
not trying to, like, jack your
Dick
feet,
Tracy
but.
Forever. Yeah, it's a trade paperback.
Oh, TBD, man.
And then number 90, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 98.
Well, I just got a thing for
Yes,
comics also,
that's gonna
like,
be so that's gonna be the first one
the
after
first,
her first appearance of Old Girl, right? So
well, I'm gonna say, like, yellow fucking, what is it, like, the ninja mask, yellow?
yeah, I don't know.
See, I'm, like, on the
It's out of
fence.
my it's out of my periphery. I really don't care.
I do read
Yeah,
the comics, I enjoy them, but my issue is there was Venus de Milo, there was April O'Neil before that, like, what's the first in continuity? I don't know. I'm willing to take it and say whatever, like,
but she's not really a turtle, right? She's a
well, she got
person,
the blood transfusion and she became a
but
turtle,
that
right?
doesn't make her a turtle. I mean, that just makes her a person that turned into a
Well,
turtle.
that makes her a mutant. She's a fucking mutant.
Not
But
even because a mutant means that your genetics
oh,
makes
your
you gives
genetics
you
got
your
fucked up because you
abilities.
got yeah.
So she's a transplantian. She's got a transplant.
Well, yes, we
So
understand this, but the comic fans don't give a fuck about that.
yeah. So for instance, if you're a white guy and then you get a transplant from a black guy, that doesn't make you all of a sudden black.
Well, it makes you like
I'm sorry.
mulatto. I'm just
you
saying.
know, like what the fuck?
You're mulatto. Don't worry
And
about it.
you know, uh, so
But the turtle fans
that's another
are
matter.
rabid as fuck, and they're gonna go, "I want that." All right, so
Well, let
is
them
that
have
like
it.
Ragnarok on the left?
Walter Simpson, Ragnarok, the Breaking of
Oh,
Helen.
okay, yeah, that's that. How bad is that? That I know it's Ragnarok, and I bought the first comic. You know what? I don't give a shit. It's pretty bad.
No.
It was a bad
Uh,
comic.
Napoleon Dynamite number one. Impeach Pedro storyline. Nobody
See, my
gives.
issue is with Dynamite. They're like bad, real bad. No. Well, see, I don't know
Uh,
who you're NDA with. You can't even say that. Can you?
nope.
Nope. Well, I'm just saying, like Dynamite's pretty bad.
Pandemica number one. War is brewing in America. Shadow government is preparing to launch purity bombs for ethnic cleansing. A small group of
Whoa! What did you
scientists.
say? Ethnic fucking cleansing, dude.
Yep. A small group of
I'm
scientists and
interested.
informers. Yep. Small group of scientists and former spec ops shooters stand in the way. Join the resistance. Save the
Tell me they
world.
kill white people. That would be the best. They kill white
By
people.
New York
That'd be
Times
funny as
bestseller
fuck.
Jonathan Mayberry.
Who's
So,
that by?
Jonathan Mayberry. So,
No. What's
uh,
the publisher?
IDW.
I kind of want to jump with that. Just ethnic cleansing screams racist as fuck. So
So here's the deal. There is a 1 to 10 Sanchez variant.
dirty.
Yep. So I will be putting that down.
You
Boom.
should get two of them just because, like, that's fucking crazy. It looks
Yeah.
cool, but I don't know. The whole thing you screamed out ethnic cleansing. I'm like, I'm drunk, but I'm like, ethnic cleansing? What? That's racist as fuck. Yeah, what are you going on? Like, people will buy that shit all day, every day.
Canto number 4 is coming out. I don't know if anybody will still care about Canto number 4.
Uh, my thing is my comic shop. They got me an issue of Canto number one, but it was so fucking beat. Like, there were like 3 spine cracks. Man's like,
Really?
really? You don't want it? I'm like, no, dude. Like, I spent like $3.99. Is that the cover price?
Yep.
$3 or $4. I don't mind, but I'm like, yo, dude, not gonna buy a crack comic. He knows I chase it sometimes, but he's like, no, can't spend the money. No, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
But it seems
And
cool. Like
dude,
Kanto is like the Wizard of Oz. Like he seems like a
dude,
little goblin.
just wait a month, man. Trust me, it's gonna freaking go down. People are already forgetting about it. Just
I
wait a
know I'm
month.
drunk, but what are these cosmic colors? Like the fucking unicorn just threw up all over this shit.
Yeah, that is Star Pig. Star Pig number 3.
Star is that like Slam Pig 2?
Uh, so No,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
so if you let me see, so I don't know if you can see what I'm pointing at, but that
It
little
looks
thing
like
is supposed to
puppies and
be
kitties. Like, yeah, your point.
no, it's supposed to be like this little microorganism that can supposedly live even out in space,
And
right? It doesn't need much. So
is it
I don't know what the
IDW?
whole
Who's
thing.
the publisher?
IDW still,
The IDW is really hit or miss. They're good or bad.
and there is a 1 to 10 variant of this.
They have blank variant. I'm balls deep blanks. Dude, I have fucking like 3 long
No, it's
boxes
not
of
blank,
blanks.
but I would get this one. That's because it's you know what I'm gonna freaking order that. What's that? 1 to
Why you gotta make
10.
drunken purchases now?
That's what it's all about. I stop thinking when I'm drunk,
Well,
right?
I do too, but
And
you're like, they've been good or bad purchases. Just saying.
I make my best purchases when I'm drunk. When I stop thinking. That's just the way
They
it
make
is.
money.
Yeah, I
All
make
right.
some money.
Is
Let's
there actually
see.
My Little Ponies and DuckTales? I enjoy DuckTales, but I thought they were doing a new Darkwing Duck. I don't know. Well, yeah, I bought Darkwing Duck 1, 2, 3. Fucking, yeah, whatever.
October Faction #1 Special Edition.
Nope, stay away from it because it was.
Celebrating the upcoming Netflix series, the special edition represents the debut adventure of the Allen family.
Yeah, so the question
So,
is no, fuck that. It's a repo. I remember October Faction. I was like 2, 3 years ago.
so that means there must be some #1 issue out there somewhere.
But that's a fucking repro. Like, do you want a reproduction comic? That's like
Oh,
issue
fuck
2,
no.
3.
Nope.
Lucas, I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Keep on talking. I ain't here.
Then let's see, certified cool, Maryland Radical Shift of Gravity, Marilyn Manson #4, Maryland Manor, From Hell Master Edition #7. We got Hellboy, 1970s vintage burn. We're going into all this other crap. A bunch of statues from Marvel. We're going into Dynamite. So first one we're looking at for Dynamite is Vampirella and Red Sonja #1. Let's see.
What now?
Vampirella and Red Sonja #1.
Ooh, see, that's 2 comics I enjoy, but that's a money grab. Dynamite.
So let me zoom in.
Well, if the cover's hot, that's fine.
So the reason why I wanted to get on these is because there's a whole bunch of covers for this one.
Yeah, but why the cheesecake
Um,
like Chase Scott Campbell, Hughes?
let's see. Let me make sure I get this right. So there's a Connor, which was this one.
Which one?
I believe this one is the Connor. Nope, that says there. Let's see, Red Summer. Nope, that's Vampirella. So I'm missing something. Let me stand back. Get back. Okay, here we go. Yep, that's the Datsun. Then
Well,
there's a
Terry Dodson
Tedesco.
has nice art.
Yeah, there's the Tedesco.
Well, what's Tedesco like? He's hit or miss for me. Like,
Yeah,
he's good or bad.
it's the one in the far left.
So the reddish, like tits hanging out, or the Daredevil car?
One to the far left was with
Oh, the left, the green shit, like her badge hanging out.
yeah.
Yeah, that's gross. No,
Yeah.
that's a fucking throw.
I like this Babs Tar.
Oh,
It's kind
Babstar is
of
nice shit.
it's kind of interesting, kind of new. Once
Uh,
again, these are all
incentives or regular?
these are all regular covers.
Regular cover, your money is right there on your right hand side, not the yellow one, but the regular one.
Yeah, every single one of these are regular covers.
Yeah,
Every
your
single
right
one.
is Vampire has tits out, she's bending over. That's what the dork's gonna pay money for.
Um, Now there are incentive variants for all these.
Throw
So
them up.
there's so
You got them or no?
well, I mean, yeah, I mean these are all also incentive variants. Is what I meant to say.
Well, the one on the right
So
is where the money's at. All the way.
so for instance, that Babstar, you can get the version of that for $50.
The Babstar is the
That
green one.
cost, yeah.
Well,
No, the Bab
which
no the
green
Babtar is the
one? The
Bab
one on the
no the
right or
Babtar
left?
no the Babtar is the white one. The Tedesco is the green one. The Jordan
The
Belair, the Romero is the yellow one, and this one.
no,
They're all
the
yeah, they're all
the one
fifty
on the
bucks
right's
for the
good.
version.
Ah, fuck that shit. That's a waste of money.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
gross.
I wouldn't waste my money on any of that stuff. But um,
Do they get negative gatefold?
yeah, I mean, they're fine, but I wouldn't spend like a lot of money on any of those.
Oh, you give them like 10, $15. It's not bad, but it's not.
Yeah,
No,
but
don't
they're
waste money.
50. They're 50, 50.
I said
So
if you give them $15, yeah. If
yeah.
not, no.
Um, so here's what I thought was interesting. This chastity number one, right? Um,
What was that? Chastity, like a regular? Oh, chaos.
yeah,
Chaos to stay away from.
yeah. So
They have rabid fan base, but no.
let's see. Surprise, surprise, surprise. That is a Nakayama. I'm a big fan of Nakayama stuff.
He's got hot shit,
Uh,
but it's chaos.
and then there's an Antoletto surprise cover. It's supposed to be bagged, I guess. And
So is that
then
a sexy variant or just a shit variant?
it's probably a sexy variant, most likely. And then, interesting enough, there is the Campbell is
What's
not
J
here.
Scott got?
There is a J. Scott Campbell. Okay, so this one is a Clayton Crane variant right
Clay
here.
Gray is really good, but well, is
Yeah,
that the one on the right?
yeah,
The
yeah.
grayish, not the green, but the
Which one?
first one to the right.
This one?
It's blown up, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh no,
I don't know. But there is a J. Scott Campbell. It's not here, and it is going to be a 1 of 10. Oh, excuse me. There's a black and white 1 of 50 of the J. Scott Campbell for the
it's not
chassis.
like sketch pencil, blah blah blah.
Nah. Uh-uh. James Bond. Who cares? Here we go with this Devil. I don't know if Death Defying Devil number two. I still haven't read this thing. I guess I better check it out. Lucio
Why?
Pereiro, his shit is all over it. I'm
Well,
kind of
it's a
I'm
so
I,
it's a Perla variant.
yeah. There's a Perillo villain and there's a
So that's like
Federici.
the
I'm interested to
difference.
figure out why the fuck this dude is running around in his underwear with a chastity belt above his nuts. That's sack. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with that one.
Oh, where's that on the right? Like
I know
that
this is
bitch in flowers. That looks
that
cool.
is a Betty Page.
What?
Betty Page.
Can we zoom in on the Betty Page? Like,
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of Betty Page, but that looks
that's,
cool.
that is a good looking variant.
That's cool looking.
That is the John Royal cover.
That's just the fire right there. I don't give a fuck about who is that fucking.
Let's see, and let's see,
That's super.
is there a version for this? Photo version.
That's a
So believe it or not, there is not a
ratio.
there is not a ratio. It's just regular 399. There's no version, no nothing.
That looks cool.
I guess I gotta freaking.
That looks like a cheerleader that OD got fucking field the flowers. Just saying.
What? Fuck it. I'm gonna order it.
How much you spending?
399, man. That's all it
Oh,
costs.
$3.99. I fucking knew it, but
Yeah,
I would not say And
yeah,
not a big Betty Page fan, but she's cheesecake all day.
yeah. It's kind of like a cross in between what's it called the Wizard of Oz scene.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Where she's in the field of flowers. Yeah, it looks like a
Yeah, that's
Dorothy type thing.
yeah. So that's why I'm getting it. And it's only $3.99.
But
So
let's
fuck
get
it.
that Zenoscope feel. Zenoscope's hit or miss.
Well, it's not even. No, it's not even Cinescope. It's freaking
I
Dynamite.
know, but I'm saying it's. I know, but
Yeah.
it's dynamite, so it's that feel. Put your money where your mouth is, son. Do it. What's that? Red
uh,
Sonia.
Red Sonja number 8. Let's
Skip over
see.
it. What's wrong, pivot?
Make sure I cover my bases on this one.
Oh, what now?
Oh, okay, so here we go. Red Sonja, Birth of the She Devil. I'm getting this
Well,
one.
because it has a fucking first appearance.
That is a Lucio Pereira variant.
Why does it look like a salmon cover, like with an aborted baby? That's
I
the
don't know.
one on the left is gross looking.
Yeah,
Ew.
what, the one on the left? You don't like that?
Yeah. No, it's
Ugh.
gross. That's no.
What? That is freaking awesome. That is a freaking awesome cover. That is a.
That turns me off. No, it's disgusting. Red Sonja is supposed to be gorgeous and sex appeal, but no. Oh.
I don't know, man. Well, I'm getting it. I freaking love that freaking cover.
Uh, your money is your money, but I would not recommend that fucking. No,
That's
this is
going up on
fucking
the
gross,
wall.
dude.
That's going up on the wall, man.
Yo, you're
As
in
soon
the
as you come
fucked
over
up shit.
my...
No, that's fucked up shit. That's gross.
I wish they had a poster of that. That would be the shit.
Tell me you're kidding me. You just trying to sell it? Like that's gross, dude. No. Oh
Try to sell it? No, I'm not trying to sell it. That's a keeper.
no,
That is a fucking
that's a
keeper.
fucking like ass face, dude. No. Oh.
Let's see. Red Sonja She Devil, right? Yeah, Red Sonja She number 4.
Yeah, but that's like a mixed.
Gorilla
No,
Vengeance.
that's gross.
Yep, and the version is $50. So
I
that's an
hope
easy
you
day for me.
fucking make your money off of that, but no. Oh, that's so gross.
Let's see. All right.
All right, the cheesecake variants are good, but no. Ugh. That fucking the
All
kid
right.
looks like that reject from what the fuck is it, Game of Thrones, like the bitch that had like the scaly face. No, no one cares. Sir Davos does not give a fuck about you.
All
Your
right.
dad's gonna sacrifice you. Oh, what is this? A
Vampirella number
vampire?
3.
Zoom in. What? What? Who's ours? Like, I'm not into it, but I'm just saying.
That one is the cover A is done by J. Scott Campbell.
Well, JCS can do it, but has he got his own store variant? Like
Yes.
Virgin?
Yep, the version is $50 right
Oh,
out the door.
shit. Oh, just asking. Fuck.
Yep, right out the door. No, it's not an incentive variant. So here's the deal, though. Yeah, you can get that for $50, but then there's this one that's straight out the gate.
What?
300. This is the blood red variant over to
Ooh,
the right.
that fucking one in the red one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
three
that's
hundred
actually
bucks.
fire.
$300.
What?
300 fucking
No.
dollars. Yep,
No, 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 no. Get the shit for 100.
$300. Hey, if you can get it for $100, let me know.
I'm saying after the fact, but
Yeah.
I know Vampire fans are crazy, but that's a nice cover, but $300. I do stupid shit with money. I'll gamble, but that's not a good gamble, dude. Unless you want to split it. If you want to split it, I'll throw down, but no.
$300. I don't know about that, man.
I was like, I
Elvira.
don't give a fuck about VAR. Like, really? We just go. Should change the podcast to like previews.
Say what now?
I said, should we change the podcast to previews and just busting balls, dude?
Now we're in with Boom Studios.
Boom is hit or miss for me.
Yep. They got a number 1. It's called "Something Is Killing the Children." Number 1. It's written by James Tynion, who I know from writing Batgirl.
Well,
Um,
James Tyrion's done a lot of different shit. James Tyrion the third.
yep.
He's done
Um,
shit for DC.
Glad Award winning writer James Tynion, Metric Batman Detective Comics with artists worth blah blah blah. So cover looks okay.
Well, I was just saying, it's shit for indie. Plus his face. What the fuck is it? It's a Massachusetts thing. I'm trying to think of the fucking comic. Can't think of it. He's not a bad writer. You gotta fuck with the Batman fucking triple split. Like that's
Let's
new 52 Tom King
see.
shit. Like he's not bad. He's alright. Ooh, let me see those pencils. Oh,
Which one? This one?
yeah, I'm a bitch. I'm like, yo, let me see those pencils. Like, oh yeah. Well, they're inked, but yeah, they look alright. Dude, I love the new thing with old school fucking images doing it. Felix Comic Art. He does, Hickman, fucking Sam. I can't. I'm drunk. Oh my god. Sorry, but they do the
um,
thing where they do the zipatone shit. They literally cut zipatone onto their final pages. The Japanese manga zipatone. You know what I'm talking about?
no, I'm not familiar with it.
Okay, well, zipatone was like popular in the 30s to 60s, and then Japanese artists loved it. Zipatone's a just it's like gradient. You get your black splites, whatever. They cut them into it and fucking make it look awesome. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm all about it. That's what it reminded me of.
Let's
Is that
see.
Hip Hop Family Tree?
I don't know where you're looking at.
Lower right. Middle right. Middle left. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know.
They look like trash. They're
Um,
like Steven Universe. Like, I don't give a fuck.
let's see. So I don't know which. I think this is just like the small indies.
Yeah, the
But
purple looks like Steven Universe. I don't give a shit. Oh, it is Steven Universe. Oh my fucking god.
let's see. Let me let people get caught up. So the reason why I wanted to bring this one up. This is called
The
Vampire State
vampire.
Building. Yeah, Vampire State Building #1. Illustrated by The Walking Dead, Charlie Etlard, a soldier about to deploy, and his friends are trapped atop the Empire State Building as a vampires attack. Now there's 4 covers.
Can I say this? Like, I love
Mhm.
vampires. Like, I'm balls deep. Did Vampire the Masquerade. I love that shit. It's really hard. Like, the best comic I've read in a while was what's his name? George A. Romero. The Dead. His fucking thing they're supposed to pick up a TV series.
I'm not familiar.
Something Dead. I bought them, read them. It was zombies plus vampires. I'm like, zombies plus vampires, fucking amazing. So give me something to stop on.
Um,
Charlie is also a really nice artist, so it depends.
okay. The reason why I wanted to bring this one up is because there is a Hyuk Lee
Whoa! You love him,
cover.
don't
Yeah,
you?
there's a Hyuk Lee cover for this freaking cover.
Who's the
There's
publisher?
also
Boom.
uh nope, a Blaze, a really small freaking company. I'm
Never
gonna
heard.
shout those guys out. Yep. A Blaze LLC, and then they've also got a glow in the dark variant.
Whoa, you still
um,
may have a glow in the dark. What?
yeah, they have a glow in the dark, but that's a 1 in 10. That's a 1 in 10 variant.
That's
So
money well spent.
just saying. Yep, just saying. Let's see what else we got.
Lucas, I'm tripping through it, but it's like 110. How much
All
more
right, man.
shit?
Freaking.
No,
Yep,
I
you're
don't
good.
want to bounce off, but like, how
No,
much
man.
you
Box
bunch
it
more
out, man,
shit?
because we are at the end.
I'm a stick
Uh,
through. I'm gonna trip it out.
and then nope, you don't want to do this because if you look at it,
That's a
you
fucking
you this
maze. What do you got?
we're on page 254. There are
Of
626.
uh,
So
I'll go to 300 and then I'm done.
all right, sounds good.
Oh, I don't
Um,
want to drink this beer. My brother has some shitty fucking shot top
okay,
beer.
all right. So from that uh comic book I was talking about, uh, there is the Inhyuk Lee cover right there. That's what it
Oops.
is.
Oh, the one
And
to the right? Or
yep.
that Thanos swipe? We'll go down. What's that Thanos swipe?
Now that one is
Infinity Gauntlet?
the Babyley Infinity Gauntlet homage cover.
Yeah, it looks bad. But the one on the left looks cool. Hold on, zoom in. That blood cover, like,
The Adler black and white red cover.
yeah, is that the Adler? That looks
Yep.
cool. Like the one
Yep.
on the left, not the Infinity Swipe, but that looks cool.
Yep. And that one's just regular.
Regular?
Yeah, that's regular.
This is a letdown.
So what I would do is I would get this one and
Well, you'd
those
order
two.
55 copies and get that
Yeah.
one. So what's the synopsis? Read me the synopsis.
It's about a soldier and he gets trapped in the Empire State Building with a bunch of vampires.
So before 9/11 or after?
It doesn't say.
It's a tough read. It sounds cool, but the shit that I like that's indie is not cool, but sounds
Yep.
cool.
Yep. Terry Fisher is a young soldier on the verge of being sent away for active military duty, is going to meet his friends at the top of the Empire State Building for a farewell party. But suddenly, a legion of vampires attacks the skyscraper and massacres its occupants.
I like
Hounded in a
having
hundred, yeah, hounded in 102 floors that have become a deadly trap. Terry must take a decisive action to save himself and his friends and the city of New York before the army of abominations and the terrible vampire god within a walled-in building since its construction spill into the city.
how many is a one
So,
shot?
it doesn't say.
Sounds cool, but it's probably no shit. But Charlie Adler did do the art, the interior.
He did.
Sorry, I'm drunk. I'm
Oh
just saying.
no, writer is Ainge Patrick Renault,
I'm gonna fuck. Who's ours?
and he no just yep, artist and cover artist is Charlie Adler. Yep.
So how many issues?
No, doesn't say how many issues it's going to.
And Charlie Adler, it could be a sleeper that make you a fuck ton of money, or you throwing your money away. That's the problem.
Either or.
Yeah.
I think we're
On to
gonna
the next one.
yeah, I'm gonna
Or one or
order
two.
yeah, I'm gonna order the Eddie Lee in a black and white red, which is a regular.
The red look good. The rest of them look like shit.
Well, here's the panels.
Eh, I don't like how the vampires look, but whatever. I can go with no bueno. I buy the regular cover and the 110 and just say fuck it.
Alright, let's see. Stuff that nobody cares about.
Was it the cool, whatever, cool cats? Was that Rich Rising? No one gives a fuck about that.
Action Lab.
Yeah, Action Lab is. No. Unless
Oh,
you're in the Action Lab Studios, like, there's
uh,
nothing to talk about.
yep. Going to the chapel from Spencer and Lockwriter David Papose.
No.
So that's where it gets a little tough, right? Freaking because what's I forget what the name of that freaking thing is. Oh well, yeah, it's called Spencer Lock. That's some Tiger and Hobbs freaking dark
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
whatever. So, uh,
No.
I mean, nobody's making money off of Spencer Lock right now, right? But
I'm
it's
just
still, I
saying,
mean,
your
it's still,
money, put it where you want, but no. That fucking last panel of the vampire thing, you should
yeah.
spend $12, not two.
Uh, let's see. I mean, there's nothing. The only variant that was out there was
This looks like a zombie train thing.
it's
It's
like
probably
one to
worth
ten.
money.
Yeah, it was like this is a 1 to 10.
Go
The
down that blue
NEFT
one.
is only $4.
Go down the you
This one.
zoomed in too much. No, no, go up, up, up. Yeah, go to the middle. That zombie tramp area making money. Right there. Directly in the middle. All the
Can you see the
text.
name?
No, I can't. That one next to the white to the blue. You zooming on. That one I'm making money. Is it the zombie tramp dude? Nope. Go down a little. Go down. Down, 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 down. Right there. That cheesecake shit I'm making money. The
Mm.
rest suck. Whatever that is, if she's busty, that's money.
Oh, that's the Harrigan cover.
Yeah, that's sure I'm making money. Rest of them fucking suck. Sorry, I'm drunk. Just saying how I feel.
Just saying. Just saying. Midnight Visa #1. Let's see, who's this by? This is by Aftershock.
Yeah, the panels are like fucking lame.
Let's see, Aftershock.
It's about a robot
And
no goes above.
then there is a Raza variant, a Sita variant. I've already seen it. It's all right. It's not freaking jump on it. You are obsolete #1. That's a spooky ass little girl.
Well,
With a
it
little
does
haircut.
involve the. I'm drunk. Fucking the robot's taking over. Fucking uprising. Skynet. I can't think. I'm drunk. The ascension of computers. If it involves the AI being sentient, then yeah. If not, fuck it. Move on.
Let's see. Animosity #24, Dark Red, Bad Reception, Baby Teeth #16.
Did you say baby teeth 16? They
Yep,
have
Baby Teeth
more?
16.
They have more? It's not dead?
Yep.
Good for Mike Ruth. Is he still on it?
Nope. Donnie. Talking about as far as the writer,
No, the fucking ours.
Gary Brown.
Oh, never mind. Good for Gary Brown. That shit was dead on arrival.
Let's see, where are we at? Where are we at? Albatross.
Yeah, you going goon or you going to bed? Because I need to get off.
Yeah, man. Freaking go ahead, man. I
No,
got
I
this.
enjoy it, but I just feel bad. Like, oh, I'm drunk. Yeah, sure. And
Nope.
this is cool.
Nope. Go ahead, man. Freaking. We've gone through all the big books that we can go through, and then
Yeah, but the hidden gems is what I'm into. Like, you make $10 or like $200 real quick.
Hatchet.
And
Yeah.
stay away. I stay away from that shit.
Let's see.
I also have to go upstairs and turn my AC on. Ew. Where's that? No, no, go back to that, like, the little white chick with the red fucking hair. I feel
Come on.
like that little bitch.
Come
Red
on,
hair
Nancy.
ribbon. Yeah.
Nancy.
I feel like that should be popular, and I don't know why. I don't give a fuck about it. That sticks out like a sore thumb.
That's because nobody reads fucking newspapers anymore.
Yeah, I know,
That's where
but I
everyone.
feel like that should be something we should give a fuck about, but no one knows.
Mm,
You know, the old school funny
yeah.
prints sell for a ton of money, right?
Yeah.
A
Yes, they
strip
do.
of 3 panels, they sell for good money.
Nobody knows about it because the last time we saw her was she never really had a cartoon that anybody could watch. That's why Garfield is popular.
Oh, I
But
pay attention to dumb shit. I'm just saying, like, it's like a Calvin Hobbes piece. You get an actual Calvin Hobbes piece, you got like $100,000 right there. But again, being an art collector, it's not. Sorry. Giant Days. Go to Giant Days. Yes, Luke, I need to follow.
Based on the head
Yeah,
graphic
right?
novel series Boom Studios, follows the hilarious and heartfelt misadventures of three university first years, takes the innocent homeschool girls Susan, the sardonic wit, and Esther, the vivacious drum queen. While the girls seem
So
very
it's
different, so it's I
a
don't know.
graphic novel. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how Johnny is. Yeah. You got anything else cool before we go to bed? Not try to be dick.
Nope.
Anything
Go ahead,
cool?
man. Nope.
Oh well,
No,
I'm a sign off in a minute,
I've
but
all the notes that I had. I believe I've already gone through.
now I'm gonna try to
Now,
come through and find Diamond in the Rough.
scratcher number one.
You're like fucking on the like D or E list right now.
Hey, because that's where the freaking hey. I'm looking for the next punchline. Number one. You know what I mean?
So where are the fucking manga knockoffs or web indie comics that finally fucking made it?
I mean, this is what I do, man. Go through these and figure out what's the next punchline. Number one. What's the next freaking Reaver? You know, because you never
How
know.
was Reaver? I didn't get a
It's
chance to go to the
sold out.
LCS. Was it good?
People, they are killing it. They've already gone to second print apparently.
Well,
Um,
my LCS usually posts me a copy of any Image comics. So was it good?
I haven't read it.
I haven't either. I don't have time.
All I know is that people were freaking crazy over that shit.
All right. Yo, I'm drunk. Gotta pass up. Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate it, man.
All right, man. It's always a pleasure to have you, man. Thanks for coming up. Freaking peace out. Freaking and
Well, no one's gonna pay attention, but if I want to pimp it, all I have is beer reviews. I'm gonna do more shit for SDCC, but no one gives a fuck. Yeah.
hey, man. For what we can do is we can do a Hammered Heroes where we just freaking test out freaking alcohol, man. If you want to.
Oh, that sounds like a bad idea. My diabetes does not like that. Me sober, it sounds great, but diabetes fucks you up like 12 times worse.
uh,
Hit me up
well,
next week. I'll be at SDC all week.
yeah, man. I'm gonna get you hooked up with Al, and then
Yeah, hit me up and let me know.
okay, man. Out.
All right, thanks, Lucas. Night.
All right. Let's see. Lady Death. When's the last time anybody actually freaking really was crazy over Lady Death? San Diego VIP. What does that mean? Does that mean that these are being sold at STCC? I don't know. All right, La Muerta. This is the one that I'm actually interested in. Let's see. Who's this being sold? It's an Alias Chasudis. I believe that Paola Pantanella. I believe that's the actual 1 to 50. And I'm not sure how much that this one costs, but it's fire, absolute fire. I'm definitely going to freaking get that one. Sync was hot for 30 seconds and then died down. Let's see. What's going on with the fucking pussycats? Goddamn. All right, so I think we're good on freaking going through the books. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip through, try to get to the toys and shit. See if there's anything good over there. Gee, ooh, Rick and Morty, and I believe that these down here, these are 1 to 10, I believe. You know, I don't understand why. And then what's this? Rick and Morty presents the Flesh Curtains, and then it says retailers, don't forget to order this alternate cover by Marie and Okay, that's weird. Rick and Morty number 54. Dark Ages Spook. What's this? Midnight Sky number 1 says Midnight Sky is the invasion of the body snatchers meets They Live. What would you do if you discovered your son wasn't really your son? He may look like him, act like him, but deep down inside your soul, you just know he's been replaced. Then your worst fears are realized when the light hits his face just right. You accidentally see his true appearance by yourself. But he isn't the only one you discover. Your neighbor, your friend, even your husband. Do you scream? Do you run? Or do you fight back? Um, Written by James Pruitt and cover artist is Scott Van Dunfelmine. Let's see. Up here we have the Forever Maps number 1, written by Michael Lagace, art by Tudor Histrov. Newest entry in the new binge imprint where Scott releases a world premiere issue followed by the entire story a few months later in one volume. A young man named John is given a map. Curious, he follows it, and when he arrives at the end, he finds a similar map. This leads him to another, and then another, and on and on. Determined to find something, anything else, he continues to follow these strange maps all over the country. Decades later, he learns that as long as he follows them, he doesn't seem to get older. And it's not until a century later that he realizes when he stops time, he has to catch up with them. Torn between family and immortality, John must continue to choose between living forever and having a life worth living. That's interesting. This one was this novel from legendary artist Frank Miller and screenwriter Thomas Wheeler. What if the Sword had chosen the Queen? Soon to be a Netflix original series. This novel will feature 30 black and white illustrations as well as 8 full color plates. So what's that? I guess this is a graphic novel. I guess. I mean, is this the first time that it's being printed or what? I don't know. When was the last time that anybody was excited over Titan? I guess that's why they're in way in the back of the book, huh? Let's see, uncivilized books. Spotlight on Ginseng Roots #1, written in art by Craig Thompson. Craig and his little brother Phil toiled in Wisconsin farms, weeding and harvesting ginseng, a medicinal herb that fetched huge profits in China, um, which funded Craig's youthful obsession with comic books. Now, for the first time in his career, Thompson is working in serial form in a bi-monthly comic book series, part memoir, part travelogue, part essay. Okay, so nah. Bloodshot #1, brand new ongoing series by Tim Seeley and Brett Booth. What is this? The plot #1. It's in order to receive first, you must give the Chase Blaine's estranged mother. When Chase Blaine's estranged brother and sister-in-law are murdered, he becomes guardian of Mackenzie and Zach. The niece and nephew he hardly knows, seeking stability for the children. Chase moves his newly formed family to his ancestral home in Cape Augusta, which overlooks a deep, black bogland teeming with family secrets. 399, 32 pages. Looks like there's two covers. This is a House of Secrets, bringing homage cover, done by Bernie Ritz. No, Vault Vintage honoring Bernie Ritz. Um, I don't know. I need more. I need more before I make a decision on that one. Let's see. What is this one? This is the Relics of Youth, written by Chad Redman and Matt Nicholas. Nat Rodriguez keeps dreaming of an island. Soon the dreams become waking visions. Alone and concerned, Nat manages to locate other teenagers across the globe who share her intense obsession with the unmapped enclave. And then the strangest part: every one of them wakes one morning with a mysterious tattoo only the six of them can see. Now each of them know, no matter the obstacles in their way, they must discover this unknown paradise. Written by Chad Redman and Matt Nicholas. Let's see where we're at. Looks like we're with Zenoscope. Is there issue #1 and #5? That's by Josh Burns. That looks great. It was Fairy Tales. Looks like there's a Vera homage variant. manga. Yeah, this looks like this stuff is more for Josh. Um, maybe he's stuck around. He can freaking help us out and freaking point out what's good and what's not. Me, I could care less about the stuff. The only stuff I really like is the zombie horror stuff out of manga, like was it I Am Hero? I believe it was. Here we go. Here's the toys. Here we go. Street Fighter. Rocketeer, Godzilla. There's a nice Professor Hulk. Hulk and Panther. Moon Knight, Cable, Ghost Rider. Now, I could see people buying these Fortnites characters, but the other ones, I can't see it. There we go. Here we go. That's a nice one with Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn. So looks like this is a Frank Rosetta limited edition life-size painted bust. I'm not sure who ordered that or who wanted that, but here it is. Wait. This is Orgonauts in Space. Organs in Space. So you got Captain Aorta Heart, Rocky, Nam, Mr. Cortex, Snot, Mr. Sa, Destiny, and Coco. Okay. An erotic brain, a dominating heart, stomach with a taste for alien junk food, a bile spewing gallbladder. These are just a few of the crew members aboard the spaceship BOD. Is this a series? What the fuck is this? All right. Here we go. This is the one that people are probably going to want. The Avengers Endgame Iron Gauntlet Deluxe Replica from Rube's Costumes. When you dress as your favorite character from Marvel Studios, Avengers Endgame this Halloween, complete your costume with this Iron Gauntlet. Item has been previously solicited and due to order scheduled to ship in July 2019. Interesting. And it's only $39.99. So, hell. All right, only 80 more pages to go, folks. Jesus Christ. So let me get this straight. So this is Toy Story number 4. Make your own Forky and Friends craft set. Um, this is about a plastic spork. So they want you to pay $14.99 for a plastic sport and some crap that somebody found around their house. What in the heck? Man, no. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, here's some Funko Pops. Looks like they got Venomized everything for no reason whatsoever. I don't even know what this is. This Transformers Masterpiece Edition MP46 Beast Wars Black Widow figure. I don't know what it is, but I kind of like it. Gundam, One Piece, Street Fighter. Looks like we're at the manga part of the program, i.e., bunch of stuff that nobody wants. I mean, how many figures of Godzilla do you need or statues? Ooh, now that's interesting. And there's a She-Hulk statue. No, I don't want to steal. I'd rather have like a She-Hulk figurine. Backpacks, pins. Do we really need full pages to this stuff? Jeez. What's actually getting to me is the fact that I've seen a lot of this stuff over and over again. Same stuff. Well, we only got 14 more pages to go. Looks like. So it looks like what are we at? We're on cards, I believe. Games. And why do we keep needing these freaking pages? I get it. You got some type of show going on, whatever. I got it. Sports cards, baseball cards. Nobody right now cares about baseball cards. All I care about is basketball cards. I want that new Zion whenever it comes out. All right, half school football. That is page 626. That is the end of the show. I'm probably going to do another one right before FOC, which depending on which retailer you're going with, is either the 18th or the 25th. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to make sure that I get that the PowerPoint squared away so everybody can see it, and then we'll see how that goes. And we're going to try and get it to under an hour. Once again, thanks for hanging out with us. It was a pleasure freaking hanging out with Heartless. And we'll see you next time.